right. Hello, you. Good morning. Apologies for the slight delay. I actually got a phone call as soon as the stream is about to start. Good morning. Hope you're well. It's a miserable day here in Southern Ontario. It looks like it's night time. It's that miserable outside. Hope you're doing well. Good morning to the Association of Henrys. I'm glad you could make it. Just pour myself some coffee. Good morning, Charlie's. Cup of time, morning. Gus, Gug, excuse me. Good morning. Oh, cheers. Hello, you gaming demon videos. Morning, Sparrow. Wonderful, accidentally caught you live and before the end. Look at that. An accident? Well, let's see if we can make it purposeful next time, eh? Hey, John, how you are? I'm good, Jem. Thank you. All right, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to start off. We're in Aquatica here. I just want to have a little look around because I keep sort of saying that Aquatica is a reference point for me, but it's not one that I've actually looked much at. It's one that I sort of have in my head. The vibe of Aquatica. I remember this blurry half man following me around when I was there. It was weird. But I thought we'd have a little look around and just see what it looks like. And yeah, we'll see. I got something from Sweden. Hey, root of pie. There we go. I got there in the end. Hey, Mr. Gomez. Lola. I'll get some coffee in. There we are. Lovely stuff. Yeah, so I just wanted to take a little look around. I don't feel like the build style is necessarily something we're going to go for. I do love the foliage, though. So it's definitely something we can look at. Love this sort of like trim with wood and stone. Like we've already done a lot of this sort of stuff as we've gone around. But yeah, let's have a little look around, see if we can pull out something that we can have a little go at doing today. It's kind of crazy these parrots are just hanging out. What park is that? This is Aquatica in Orlando. This is SeaWorld's water park, basically. What's that little, is that a little QSR there? No, it's just a, that's quite cute though, isn't it? Look at that, we could redo that. We have, because I would like to do a little bit of market work, but all of this, I mean, this is just straight out the game, right? Look at that. Hi, John, it's great to catch you. Been loving the new series. Thank you, Tiernan. Gaston from the UK. Hello, Louise. I'm only saying, personally playing non-stop Planko content so it embeds into my husband Mai for Christmas in. Do you need me to say, I'm only saying needs Planko 2 for Christmas? Smoke. Is this real life? Looks the same. I know I build. First stream, I'm joining. Your parts are so well detailed. How long do you spend on building? When you put out your videos, building this take me hours to theme one ride. Thank you, Steve. It kind of depends. It's usually an episode is around about 6 to 10 hours at the minute, I guess. But it honestly depends on what I'm doing. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. So some stuff takes longer, some stuff is quicker to accomplish. You know, sometimes I just get into an absolute vibe and just smash something out in a few hours. That's cool. Look, cold beer. I kind of like that. Get some cereal. Be right back. I just had some cereal. Had a bowl of Lucky Charms while I was getting the stream set up today. Afternoon, Darren. How's it going? Kind of like that. I wonder if we could put some writing on one of the on one of the umbrellas, or perhaps attempts to replicate it. I like that. We could do something like that. These, we've already got these. They need updating, though. But, yeah, we do have these with the signs on already. I quite like that, just the two of them, though. These vest holders, can you see these? Like, we have the rubber ring ones, but they have these vests for kiddies. I saw Mineral having a go at making one of these. I think he did a pretty good job. And that's where I'll stop talking about that. This is nice. Little water spouts in the edge of the water. For anyone asking about how do you come up with stuff, this is it. You go onto Google Maps and steal it. Banana Beach Cookout. I like this with the pillars. And this, like, shingled roof. And, to hell with cereal. Leftover pizza and chicken. Worthy of a food. What a feast. Now, here's the question. Do you warm it up again? Because I have to reheat my pizza. I'm not a cold pizza guy. It's just really dedication to on your part. Well, a little bit, yeah. I mean, it's also kind of like half a job as well, you know. Like, the ad revenue does add up, so like it is worth me spending that much time on it. Here's that half guy with the maybe he's holding the camera. I've just realised. I was like, he's following the camera around. No, I think he might be the camera. Don't know what that's a queue line for. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the building style here. It's a little sort of bit garish for my liking. I like the shape of the buildings, but I personally would like them to be a little bit more sort of built from wood and stuff. Mineral did a pretty good job. John depends on doing a bloody good job. No, I think Mineral did about as best as you could hope for with the current piece count we have. I still think it looked a little bit blobby, and he knows he does. I think that's cool. That's just filled with beer, eh? It was from. There's actually beer in it from this angle. That's just a thing filled with beer, and they sell beer out of a boat. That's pretty sweet. Just a locker block. That's cute. Little restroom box, just planks. I mean, you could just make that 1-for-1 in the game. It's crazy. Adaptions. We definitely need some gift shops. Are you going to try and build a raft return mechanism? I started one in the episode. I don't know whether I love it enough to keep playing with it. We'll see. We'll see. It's a really awesome structure. I mean, it's so much bigger than the one I built. Maybe these do go a little bit more intense than I did. But yeah, that's good fun. Anyway, let's zoom out. I want to have another look into where more of like the entrance plaza is. Where do we come in? Is it here? No, where's the entrance? Here? Where the hell is the entrance to the park? The parking lot, so it must be along here somewhere. Here's the entrance. Yes, because this is the dolphin pool that we built. All right, let's jump in there. Okay. Look, kind of love the stone pillars with the open, the open thing. That's good. Just lots of planting, just stuff like even just stuff in buckets. Look, as you come in, nice bit of rock work with a waterfall down. The bridge across is cute. Water off the bridge over the lazy river. That's cute. We could do that. If you use a drop lift on the end of the raft, yes, yeah, that will be the plan there, and we'll cover it up as well. It's very much a work in progress, that thing, honestly, but yes, yeah. Hey, Stadium Center, how's it going? Hey, Brick Pro Gamer, how we doing? Samantha, hello. Oh, I'm missing all the people. Sorry, because I'm in the zone looking around. Have you looked at Scion Park? Sure have. Love that one. That's in Tenerife. That's cute. Okay. All right. Yeah, lots to have a look at. Nothing's really jumping out at me as like I want to build that right now, but I definitely want to try and get a little bit of Aquatica into the park. Like here, look at the entrance to the rapids. Look, it's just this beautiful, soft walk down until you're into them. That's what I want to do, but the game just will not let me do it right now. What's this one over here? Mango Market. Wood-fired pizza and snacks. That's kind of cute. Yeah, all these big old look at these big clear rings here. It must be that one slide. Like almost every slide out has chairs around it, which is quite surprising to me actually. That's not something we've necessarily replicated yet. And that's the one of the two wave pools. I think Aquatica has like a chiller wave pool and then a more intense wave pool. You know. Okay. So the area I actually liked the most was over here. Yeah, I kind of like a cookout. I like the idea of a cookout. I can't see much of the building behind it, but I like this sort of entrance point as like a here's where you come to grab your table before you go in kind of thing. And I quite like this gift shop as well. Let's see if we can get a better angle of that. Adaptions. Like I like the shape of that. That's what I think we're going to try and make today. What park are we looking at? This is Aquatica in where? In Orlando, Florida. Okay, one sec. I'm just going to move over to the game. Alright, sorry about that. It's cool things on Steam you're not allowed to see. Okay. I just noticed I was gifted a membership. Thanks, Mitchell. Yeah, it was last week. We had quite a few gifted ones. Empty rings into the lazy river and watch them float around. Yeah, that'd be great, actually. Or like have a way of actually just always generating one. So, but yeah, okay. So we're probably going to come over here. Basically, I have a few sort of gaps I want to start to fill. Obviously, this market area needs a lot more. But the one I wanted to work on today is actually here. Because I definitely want to sort of flesh this out and make it all work and make sense. But I need to know what the front of that looks like before it happens, you know? So... and also there's, like, the coaster gives a real hum. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. So I don't know whether I love the whole. I'm very much half and half invested in this thing as to finishing in it or not. Like obviously at the moment it's nowhere near. It was definitely a proof of concept towards the end of the video, but I don't know. We'll see. Cookout style restaurant will be good. Yeah, I mean the problem is we do have here. You know, we've got Stingray Dave's is here, which will be about as big as the restaurants go in this place. So it's this kind of build. So I don't know whether I would have another one right here. I do like the idea of a gift shop. I really like that thing that was just like cold beer. So, and we need to have like this sort of stuff there. Great ideas in the comments for that, Rather. Yeah, they were, yeah, and we will work through them. Sounds like a bit aiming, but yeah. Means that you have to have rings. Yeah, that's. I kind of agree, Samantha. I think it would be doable. Like, just let me select. Just let me select that this is a lazy river, right? Turn that off, just it's too noisy. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the sort of area I want to be in today. The empty area in the center of the lazy river corner build a round tiki bar hut. I mean, we did a tiki bar hut put bar, you know, like we've kind of done that kind of thing. Hey, Lucason, thanks for the donation, buddy. Their first super. Oh, look at that, a super. Appreciate you, pal. Thank you. Back for a little. Welcome back, Gug. When coasters exit into gift shops. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, I definitely want to do something like that, and I think I want to base it a little loosely on that building there. So let's just start boxing something out, and we'll see. So we'll get rid of this locker. I don't think that's going to do much. We'll keep the guest services shop, and we'll put a gift store over here as well. And then we have from Plastic Swans, I think it was, who made them awesome, like the beginnings of a exterior gift shop space. So I think that's what we're going to look at doing today. Films do flying off the cliff. Yeah, it's good fun, eh? Was that what the super was for? We love them. We love them things flying off a cliff. Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do? Okay. Right. Come on, Jancy. Get in the zone. We're gonna have to flatten some terrain out a little bit here before we do anything else. So terrain. Flatten the foundation. We need it here, and we need it there. Like this. This is all questionable because it's going to be some sort of hut for these things to hide in. And this is going to be something we fix later. Okay. Tiki Cave walkthrough. That may well end up back here somewhere as part of the big structure. But yes, I do quite like that. I like the idea of having that go through. I'm not a huge fan of doing terrain interiors, but yeah, I think that might be something we look at doing. Put rock work around the store. Yeah, I think that's a good idea as well. We're going to get the building put in first, but yes, I think that's a good idea. Okay. All right, so now let's start to fix some path issues. So I'm going to take that away. It's going to mess us up a little bit, but it's much easier to start with a cleaner path. We will copy this style. All right. Most water parks have a staff member on the pool side. Yeah, we will definitely get a guy here who's sort of grabbing them off you. And yeah, that's 100% a thing. Just want to kind of fill in the space here, you know. Whoops, that's interesting. Okay, so we'll probably just use stamp. I don't love the stamp builder. It's definitely the one that the game manages the best with, I think, especially for doing larger areas. No, I don't want the grid on. Okay, that's kind of the space we're working with here. We just need to definitely need to tidy this up. Probably take it away again as well. This isn't very wide here. So let's come in with the edit tool. See if we can't neaten up here. Let's take it to about there. No. Okay, that's more acceptable on that side. And it still has the added bonus of looking like a pair of testicles. See if we can get rid of a few of these nodes here. There's like 30 nodes in this pool. Okay. And we should be able to round off some of this. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't like that one. Okay. I'm neating this up. And that one. jeez. Okay, that's fine. Just thinking the same, John. I bet you were, Stephen, you filthy-minded individual. Why did they not add a circle stamp? I don't get it. And just have it scalable. Why is it a size 1, 2, or 3? Could you not make the ring return static and have it look like they're backed up? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I do like the dynamic motion of them moving. Like, it is fun. I just like while I'm working around here, I don't need it to happen. Okay. So that's a little neater now. Let's come out of everything so we can move stuff. These two people are having a little chat here. Oh, did that get rid of some path there? Okay. Let's just pop you down there for a minute then. Let's fix this. Beautiful. Oh. There are issues here. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've seen that before, eh? There you go. Fun, fun, fun. Not filthy, juvenile. Same difference. Hey, Moose Socks. Big enough to cover the whole park. Yeah, just poof, paved paradise, right? Put that parking lot. You can ignore this, by the way. This is a piece of path. This shadow is a piece of path because I want to be able to document, because I knew this was going to be a sort of big blob. I want to kind of be able to document it, so that path is there that I can just go and stand on it, and I'm roughly in the right spot for a screenshot. That's the idea there. Towel stands. Yeah, towel stands are a good idea. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can neaten up the edge of this path here, because I quite like the shape of it. All these are good. This one will tweak, but otherwise that's fine. All right. Move vehicles that can move along a drawn line. That'd be great. I put an image of my pool issue on your Discord. Okay, I'll take a look when I'm finished, bud. All right. So this is kind of the shape I'm looking at. Then I think the sort of space we're working with. So let's put that into place. I still want to have it like the semblance of a structure here. So I still want to kind of have this as a back wall of sorts. So this is what building is this? This is guest services. They just sell like passes and stuff, right? Sun cream, umbrellas, pool pass. Okay. She did a little dance then as she went. Did you see her? So we'll also do a gift shop. That's fantastic. Just a memento. Looney Balloons. Splash Emporium. Okay. So I'm happy to have just a memento because I don't want them having hats and balloons in this park. And then I also want a Splash Emporium, but we'll have this one as like a counter. Just to kind of give it a bit of variation. Someone's made a Greg's. Fantastic. People getting their priorities working. That's great. All right. Do we like that? No, I don't like that. Don't go far, lady, because you can come and work in the counter, but I want that to be a counter. What was that? Just a memento? Yeah, that's fine. We will. Which way did you go? There. Yeah, I think I want that to happen. Yeah, that's better. Quarren stream vibes. Well, that was the last time we did a load of this, right? Quarren streaming. Okay. So let's start building out some walls. All right, so the interesting thing is this building is just, it has no like walls. The whole thing opens. I imagine these all have shutters that can come down, but for the most part, there's very little wallage. All right, so this is just your go-to wood wall, right? So I'll get one of them on there. So I'm obviously in this building, aren't I? Oops. So you definitely start with that, and then you are going to come here. We're going to align, and then we're going to align to surface, stick to surface. Okay. Oh, my phone alarm is going off. That's my. You should be up by now, you lazy so and so. But I am up. I'm live streaming. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hey, Leon. We are building a gift shop. I just had a Greg sausage roll. Henry, you're going to make me very jealous. I know we talk about it a lot, but I do miss Greg's. It's not even the sort of thing I would eat a lot of when I was in England. It's just now I can't have one, you know? Okay, so honestly, this is like... That's about as big as the building gets. It's kind of crazy. What was that place? Like, the good chunk of this building is exterior based. So maybe these counters have to. Maybe these have to come in here like this. Like, that's okay, we can make that work. And then there's just like a low counter. Like, the whole thing is open, because obviously in the real version there's just one counter that has everybody in, you know. Fried chicken shop in the game. I don't think they do at the minute. There was Tiki Chiki was in the last one, wasn't it? But I don't think there is in this one. Does Canada have Nando's? It does. There's not many of them, but it does, yeah. This is the portion. Yes, now we're moving into the food section. As always, as is the correct process. Maybe we just have... Maybe we get these up somewhere else. Maybe these can come over here and we'll build them into little exterior pod things, like the beer bridge, the beer boat thing that we saw. Have you seen Joe's screenshots? I was convinced he's from the future. Yeah, absolutely. He's a miracle worker. Probably the best. Probably the best creator out there. I think, honestly, like, just overall, just making the best stuff there is in the game. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, so that's, I mean, that is what this building does. There is then here this. Like, that looks so tall, but that's basically how tall it is. That looks huge for Planko, though. So we're going to have to bring that down. We're going to have to knock that into some scale. So let's instead do this. And then it has this kind of thing here. And that's better. It's still too tall, I think. I mean, it'll look better when all the grounding is put in, but I actually think that still looks too tall for the sort of scale we're aiming for the buildings in this place. There we go. Okay. Are there enough easily accessible toilets? We haven't really got any toilets in the place yet, honestly. I'm from Somerset. Hi, Henry from Somerset. I spent some time typing. Well, my word. I spent more time typing my last chat messages than I do typing my school papers. I'm sorry, I missed it. Oh, yeah. I have a question about content creation on this game. Is it just because you have so many subscribers that you get thousands of views on your videos? And can someone who has a few subs get as many views? There is always the chance of a breakout video, but usually subs and views are subs and views go hand in hand, yeah. But at some point, Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't make your first video expecting thousands of views. You make your first video expecting 10 views, and then you make your next one hoping for 15 views, and then the next one hoping for 30 views, and so on and so forth. My first video I ever did had 40 views. What's up, Corpse Rat? Nice friendly name. Okay, so that's there. Then it actually probably has to come down to help ground itself, I think. Yeah, that's what it needs. That's what it needs. Okay. And then off that here, we have something like this, and that is then it that way. There we go. Okay, that is the building. That is the structure of the building. That's good. Because now what we can do is this. And actually ground it a bit more. Beautiful. We can hopefully fix the path. I don't think that puts path back under the store. I think the store stays like it is. I prefer subs to views because then the people that sub will come back and give you more views. Maybe. I don't know. Views are what pay the rent. Morning from Oregon. Hey, Jennifer. Must be just getting up for you guys, eh? Well, content man, keep it up. Thanks, Master Max. Hey, Theme Park Journal. How's it going? Good to see you. Okay, kind of want to do this properly then. So it looks like this here, this piece, will actually make into a darker wood. Okay, and then we use a nice bit of trim. Let's have a look. There are some nice resort trims. We'll try and get a bit of detail on this. See if we can sort of picture where it's going. Let's have a look. Trim. Yeah, like this kind of stuff. I mean, that's very not what we're looking for, but this kind of piece. What are these? Yeah, I mean, we have used a couple of these around the place. I don't hate them. Thinking more, yeah, that, oh, that's cute. Look at that. Oh, that's not right for this, but that's really cute. I didn't know we had that. Is there a wooden one of those? Yes, this is what I was thinking of. Okay, so how does this scale down? Nice. Pretty good. Okay. And then we'll Philippe it. Okay. Color-wise, this is where the building's going to have a splash of color. So let's go for a nice teal. It's too dark. That's more like it. This can be... Let's just take this color. I'll just have it more as a wood trim. Yes, that's more like it. Okay, cool. Any tips on making parks look good? That's such a huge question, Corpse Rat. Hopefully getting a better PC for Christmas and 100% pick up game. Nice. Use a lot of reference images. Like, I'm literally like trying to replicate a building here from Google Images. I'm not great at replicas, but this is the plan, right? So yeah, do that a lot. That really helps. Okay, so let's get this over. Oops. Oops, one more. And then here, it's probably just the bottom then becomes part of the next thing, because the next thing is roofed at this level. Afternoon. Checked out my Spanish Bikini Bottom last night, and I've had the song stuck in my head ever since. Isn't it good though, eh? What a great idea for a water park. If you're not already, folks, you need to go and check out Mass Bandit. If you're a fan of my channel, you would definitely be a fan of his. We collaborated a lot in the past. Azuri Gardens was a Animal Kingdom / Islands of Adventure style zoo before Planet Zoo existed. Ride and zoo park that we did together in Planet Coaster 1. And yeah, he's one of my favorite creators. He's one of my favorite people on the internet, and he's well worth watching. He's doing an awesome Bikini Bottom water park, and he's got the buildings just down to a T. He's done SpongeBob's Pineapple. He's done the the Easter Island there, the Squidward's Easter Island head. He did the Krusty Krab, was in the most recent episode. He's just nailing it. He's really got the vibe down. Did you play Park Beyond, and if so, what are your thoughts on it? No, I didn't. No, and I don't think I will. I'm not into the zany stuff, you know. Be nice if when you make custom signs with custom text, the text would go vertical if you rotate the sign. Yeah, it would be. I mean, there is a vertical sign tool, so if you know that you want to go vertical, it is possible. And enjoyment of creation is far more important than how it looks. That's right, Daniel. That's very zen of you, but I completely agree. Okay, that's cool. I like that. And then there's some piping. Then, so I mean, we have the aquatic pipes. I'm worrying. I feel that they're going to be all too thick, even shrunk right down. Yeah. So instead, we need to just go for a beam. But not a square one. A wood one. There we go. Oh, I'll take this right down. Oh, I hate that the Z axis doesn't follow the new pipe. It's going to take us forever to do these. I actually quite like this. It has like 3 rows of piping there. Okay. I don't mind that. Bring that one down so it's actually in the middle. Alright. Take these. Duplicate them out. Bring them this way. There we go. A bit cliche, but the built-up areas of the park could take some inspiration from centre parks. There's multi-level flooring and foliage well within a confined space. Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. I didn't think to check out centre parks, but I bet they have got some really good, like faux natural terrain, you know? Oh, look at that, how it just slides in. Beautiful stuff, isn't it? Guy over there is not happy about life, but we're loving it right now. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Here we go. Loved Azuri Gardens. 100% recommended. Thank you. It's just a shame delay isn't Viking with Planko 2. The delay isn't Viking. Yep. No idea what that means. I'm sorry. Just finished watching the latest video. Cheers, Roy. Delady is vibing. Oh, okay. It's just a shame Delady isn't vibing with Planko 2. Yes, it is. Shortcut for multiple action. Shift when you're inside a building. Shift click. Pirates of the English Channel. I finally built my first building in PC. I chose to build a Babylonian Ishtar gate. That's a hell of a thing to dive into for the first thing to build. That's great. Last stream, thank you very much for the gift stream. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh, I've lost my reference pick. There it is. Movie theater vibes. Yeah, no, I can see that. It'll tiki up as we go. It'll tiki up as we go. Okay, next thing then. Yeah, they just actually have tied up canvas for the tops of them. That's quite neat, actually. I like that. So there's gonna be a marketplace piece that does that, doesn't it? Marketplace. Yeah, I mean that is it, really. I mean that's pretty big. What about? That's too big. Bingo. Oh my god. This is the exact piece that they have. Let me just show you. I'll bring the reference image again. Here, look. See? That's like a tied up canvas that comes down and most likely has a couple of pegs in the ground. We love to see that. And we'll go there, and we can get away with making that a little bigger without it being offensive. That's so good. Do you have any tips on how to plan layout for parks? No, honestly, I just go for it. I build very much with like vignettes in my idea. So I build to the thumbnail, honestly, which is a very YouTuber thing to do. But I still think that can apply for people who struggle a little bit with analysis paralysis when it comes to building. Just build a thing, and then build 3 things, and then connect the 3 things up, and bingo bango, you've got a theme park. Like, that's really how I do with this sort of stuff. How do guests use inner tubes? One generates for them at the start of the ride, and it disappears at the end of the ride. As far as it goes at the moment, that is it. Horrid Hawaiian shirts in XL dad size. Yes. I'm definitely the XL dad size. I don't necessarily go in for Hawaiian. I wear very plain clothes. A lot of black, a lot of grey. I'm not a shorts guy either. Alright. How long are you streaming for today? Till about 11 AM Eastern, so for another 2 hours. Just over 2 hours. Meeting the girlfriend at 12 for a hike. That's what we do on a Saturday now, we hike. Okay. Tiki, it's not called Tiki beam. It's that beam that we've used everywhere, but that's literally what it looks like, so why make it difficult for myself? Pillar? Pillar. This. I mean, this thing is literally what it looks like. Although, it actually only has one piece of a rope on it, so we'll probably have to use this one. That's okay. Bum bags, yeah, bum bags. Okay, so this goes to here with the rope there. So that's going to be the first piece, and then we just need to take everything down a notch. So the wood isn't quite that light, but it's pretty light. I'll say there. And there's no paint on these. It's a little yellowy. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Otherwise, it's more dry in Canada. It's wet and gloomy here. It is. It's grey, but currently dry. He says unconvincingly. Oh, it doesn't look great, actually. Maybe we don't hike today. Maybe we go for some filthy lunch instead. What is the scenery pack you hope they add? Spooky. I really think we need a spooky pack. Okay, so now I can flip this. Can I? Yes. Okay, that's that. Now, this also has more rope on it, but it's much more. There is a piece that looks like it. That. But I worry we don't go small enough. Boop. Okay, I still like it though. So what we'll do is we'll place a couple of these down. Oh, that's really good. Look at that. We can also make that, almost make that meat like it's one string going all the way around. Cool. And then what we'll do is we'll embellish a little, and we'll ground the part a little with some concrete. Like, and I think that's fine. That's great. Gothic vampire Egyptian. I mean, honestly, this is Aquatica. Yes, it is Smile. Yeah, hello. Honestly, with the spooky, I would prefer them to go Victorian. Because the white rope. Oh, this thing. Yeah. To be fair, you're probably right. I didn't realise we had a piece like that. Yeah. How the hell is that rotating? What on earth? Right. Okay. Yes, that is way more accurate, but I kind of like what we've done there with the concrete, so I'm going to leave it. But yes, thank you. I remember that piece, Britpoke. That's great. Diamonds everywhere. They're impossible in the first game. The Steam Workshop ones kind of sucks. Yeah, you can do dark rides now. Yeah. The ray tracing allows you to do that. But yeah, spooky and then Victorian. This is Aquatica. It is. I would like to see Victorian because then you could do Main Street. Like that's one thing we're really suffering from at the moment is that sort of Queen, the Queen Anne Renaissance, like that you would expect to see on like a Disney Main Street. Very, very difficult to do right now. I feel. Yeah, so does this wood carry on up? It does. Okay. So let's do that, but we need to actually take the wood higher. So how are we going to do that? Because there isn't a beam that size that's not got rope on it. So are we going to be able to bring up this kind of beam to match it? and it not be a problem. So we can go there, which is sized right. Is the colour going to work? And the problem is that the finish is slightly different, but I don't see us getting any better than that. I mean, we could, of course, stop trying to fake it till we make it and just use this beam all the way down and add the rope back in. Using our trusty new rope piece that Brit Pro told us about. Please tell me we can colour this rope. We cannot. It is much more different colour. And the rotation on it is foul as well. Why on earth does it rotate there? I mean, it's not terrible, is it? But yeah, I think we'll. That's okay. I don't mind that clipping in the back, actually. I want it to be tighter on the front. Okay. Maybe you haven't lockers on what we did. Yeah, I was playing around with the lockers the other day. If you use the multi-select glitch and select a vending machine, you can sync your lockers and makes it look like guests are interacting with it. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we did play around. We did play around with syncing bins to get them to walk around them. But yeah, it's a good idea. Unless you're Haribo. Yeah, I mean, yes, of course. So, like, I genuinely will say that I think pretty much anything you want to make in the game is possible due to scaling and the generic pieces that we have. But from a time to from a time to like /effort/ results point of view, I would like pieces so that I don't have to build like, because I can't build like Haribos. They're both the Haribos, the Haribo family. They're just incredible. So yeah. Okay, so this one. It's a little too far out. Okay, and then this is only going up to there, so we can probably delete this one and just bring it up. No, it's still going to be too much. Yeah, that's fine then. Okay. Didn't know there was lockers. Yeah, no, they're just custom. Yeah, they don't do anything. You can check out a couple of videos ago. We did those. Oh my word, that's so awful. Very offended by that. Oh, are we no longer live streaming? Are we still live streaming? All my Google stuff just closed. I think we're still going. I don't think we actually dropped. I just lost my chat. Pop out chat. Said I haven't got enough memory. That's a slight concern, isn't it? Let's close Discord. Don't leave Discord open. Yeah. No, we're good on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, no, yes. You're here? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad. How do you align off-grid pieces to the grid? I don't. We can move them to the grid. This one. So we set this one to be the building axis as opposed to the average of the pieces. And as long as we're building on a grid, we can use that, and it's useful. Okay, so that's going to come to here, and then I think we have one of these here as well. And then this becomes some kind of doorway. Maybe it probably doesn't need to be a doorway, does it? So maybe we'll just do some netting or something, and we'll put some stickers on the back of it, like posters or something. We can make it work. Okay. Alright, so is that for those? Yeah, that's good. Alright, like that. Guest noise, it doesn't sound like I'm live streaming a family-friendly game. Oh, yeah, some of the like yawns and stuff they do, they're a little gone sexual, aren't they? Okay. So that's that. Happy with that. Okay, so let's go. Let's do our little bit that's like, this is too far and you shouldn't have bothered doing this. Let's find a small metal round piece. That isn't terrible. We could probably do better. Okay, really small round metal things. What's that? How small do you go? Nope. What the hell? The hell is that menu? Huh. It's very console-y. Hmm. What the hell is that thing? Oh. There is custom text in the scenery that you can put directly on the wall. Yes, there is. Were you replying to somebody, or were you just telling me? Because I mean, I've used that scenery a lot. Still in here. I'm sitting here making clouds out of circles. Nice, that's good. Which kind of theme parks did you visit since your time there? Just Canada's Wonderland. There's like 3 water parks. There's like 3 theme parks in Canada, and one of them isn't 8 hours away from me. No, but I mean, maybe it's gonna be like the letter O from a font, but it'd be nice to find something a little bit more physical. What about that? That could be perfect. How small does that go? No, it can't be something that raises up. It needs to be like a round. Behemoth of Leviathan. Wonder Mountain's Guardian. Custom shapes, I think that goes quite small. Yeah. It's kind of helpful. I mean, kind of. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's the sort of thing I'm fussed on. It's not because it's bad, it's just because I play the game how I played Planet Coaster 1 and that wasn't in there, so I don't need it. I'm sure it's great, I'm just reluctant to change. Okay. None of these quite do what I want them to do, and that's fine. Love that thing. Like, that's the closest thing I found so far, but I need it to be twice the size of that. Like, that's what I want to make. I want to make a small ring like that. Man, the guy on the radio is going to ham. How are you actually siding with actors and the sliders? C, afternoon John's Land. Mineral, pal, need your help. You're good at this sort of thing. This place gets closed up by these canvas things rolling down. And I wanna show on the ground a little like spot for a padlock or a hook to go into. So I'm looking for like a really small little metal ring that I can just run 2 or 3 along each of these edges. And so far the smallest thing I've got is this cog, but I want it to be about half that size really. So just something that I can sink. Like there's lots of things that will give me a circle. You know, like obviously there's lots of things that give me a little metal circle, but I really would like it to look like a ring. Look like making the drain in the ground. Yeah, I mean there are drains. What are they called? Is it vent? There's quite a few, and these are nice. Like they don't play great with the ground, but like a lot of these would work as drains. Like that. I mean that is a vent, but God, that's a drain, right? Like that's not a problem at all. The very tip of a triangle clothing piece. Mats. I know exactly what you mean. Are they called canopy? Let's see. Can we see? Yes. That. Oh, this could be perfect. Alpha text. So that's yes. That was my last thing. I was thinking was maybe just an O, but I don't know. It'd be nice to try and find something with a bit of depth. This might do it. That's pretty good. Like it just needs something that will sit on the ground pretty. I think that might be it, you know. 2 posts inside each other might work, yeah. There's a circle piece with a hole in the middle, which may work. Yeah, what's it called? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Who said that? Matt. I think it's that, Matt. Like, I think you're on it there. Like, that, to me, looks... Yeah. Yeah, I have been using them. I think that's the one. Like, that sits low enough to me that, like, it looks like it would sit flat, you know? I think that's probably the winner. There's a little metal rope-related support site, Pete. There's a little metal rope-related piece. Can I search for rope to find it? It's something like, what's the... that is actually a rope loop. You gonna make some slides on stream today? No, wouldn't have thought so. Hello, what are you building? A little gift store, little gift shop. What did you make the handles of the floaty things off for the slides? It was just an aquatic piece. It's a little big, but it's the closest I could find. It is... I'll know it when I see it. It's this piece here. So it's that. Painted black, obviously, and then another one of it brought up to like there. It's that. It's the top of that sank in. So if you look at them actually from underneath, you can see them sticking through. But it's fine because they're always flush on the ground. Like that won't be there, right? Like they're always flush on the ground, so you get that. I think it's pretty good. The actual ones also have a little thing there. Oh, support cable loop. Yes, we looked at that one. That's the one that's like it's got rope running through it, right? Yeah, yeah. That was one of my first things I went to, but you can't get anywhere near that level of size with it. Yeah. No, I think you're onto a winner there, Matt. I think you're onto a winner there, buddy. So I'm gonna take that out. And we're going to sink. Yeah, okay, so seeing as they sit up a little, I think what we'll do is we'll go for one either side. Like there. Rather than the 3 that I wanted to do. There we go. And we'll put them there, and nobody will ever notice them again, and it will have been a complete waste of time, and we'll be happy knowing that they're there. Does that sound good? Oh, look at those little hoops in the ground, where the canvas is obviously tied down to at the end of the night. What incredible attention to detail. I'll subscribe and like this live stream. That's what that woman just said in Planconian. I speak fluent Planconian. It's going to hurt when they stub their toe on them. Yeah. I've stubbed my toe in water parks before. That's a thing that happens. So the thing I'm kind of thinking of in my head, it actually kind of goes flat. Like it's sunk into the... It's like a square panel in the ground a little with a hook, that with like a loop that comes up and out of it, you know? That's kind of what I've got in my head. But that, to me, is about as close as we're going to get. So, I mean, what we could do then is also look for a little metal square. I don't know whether that's just not a nice texture, is it? What about the chain one? It's just so big. Yeah. Like, because the other option is having a tiny little square sunk into them as well to kind of let that read a little bit more like that. Why can't the camera move while the menu is open? You can. Hello, Judgy. Hello, Alex. Yeah. What are these for? They're where the canvas gets tied down to at the end of the night. Maybe have one of them down to sell the effect. That's a good idea. Yes, maybe we do one of the ones at the back here down. That's a good idea. Alright, so instead of that... Is there a nice flat canopy? I know a lot of them have got quite a bow to them, haven't there? There's this one. Yeah, it's probably that one is the one we use, right? Because that one's bowed. Which, like, the air would let it bow back and forth, but that's just a flat piece, isn't it? Oh, that's quite a nice, useful piece, though. Nice and thin. Let's remember that one. Yeah, so it's going to be this one, then. It's a shame it's not a little more scalable. I suppose we're probably better tying it. We're tying it down this end. There we go. I mean, we should have checked this beforehand and put the hooks in the spot for that. But that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab the colour off here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good job. Stop the double tube from rotating. Yes, that would be great. Love the channel and presentation. Oh, thanks, Dan. There is a canopy down piece with a trim in blinds, I think. Better than that, we think? Blinds? It's called blind? Let me know if you think of the name of it. So far, that's pretty good. That one's pretty good. I don't mind that. Okay. So next then, just going to throw a flat roof into here, and then we'll take our lovely ceiling fan that we've made. So we'll just go to wood. I guess it goes there, seeing as it's going to clip anywhere else. Sure. Yeah, that's nice that it sits up a little, I think, and then we'll add a bit of trim into that bit, but otherwise that's fine. So let's go. Where can we steal one from? It's here in lockers, right? Come with me. There. I'm going to drop it down a little bit because it'd be nice to see it from the road, from the path. It's not going to do anything, but it's more the thought that counts, right? Resort window curtain. Thank you. Please add those curtains fans to the workshop. Connor, it's 5 pieces. It took me 30 seconds to make. Come on, man. I want to get people off the workshop a bit. Like, yes, it's fine for like really in-depth builds, like that they're going to be an arse to make otherwise. Those lockers are a great example. You can make this. You can make this, and you can make it your own. You can tweak it a little bit. I don't really love the Viking shield on it. Like, come on, let's get people off. Let's get people creating it stuff themselves. That's fine. But we won't see that once we're done, will we? Will we see that once we're done? We might see that once we're done. I kind of hate how the ceilings always clip if you built the room right. Like, because this other side it doesn't matter too much because it's cutting into those pipes anyway. Oh no, it really does matter. Look, that's gross. Why are they just like always a little too big? Like, it's basically doing what that's doing there anyway, so I don't hate it. Can you change the speed of the rotating arms? To an extent, yeah. There's like fast, slow one way, slow the other. Like, that's the closest one I can find to just a fan that's doing nothing. Love this part. Thanks for doing so. Cheers, K-Dancer. Oh yes, resort window curtain. Yeah, that's got like a wood trim on it though. That's a nice piece though. I think that one makes more sense because that looks like it's sort of been tacked down. Draw tool, yeah, draw tool. It's a mix between the draw tool, the edit tool, and the rounding tool. The rounding tool doesn't do as much as you'd like it to do, but it can be useful. That's a nice piece. I'll remember that exists. Click the ceiling and wall the same color. No, I do want the darker ceiling there, which is why I've done it. But that's fine. I am going to bring the fan down just a shy. Okay. I'm going to come to here. We're going to go to beam. Square one. Oh, it's tricky to build up side down. Right, we'll get there, but it is tricky to do. Sink that in. Probably go all the way across to the other side because that's like we are going to look at doing that, aren't we? So can we do it without shrinking this piece? Because it'd be nice if it was just one big piece. Yes. And on the other side, nice. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I don't even hate that they're not equal, to be honest. I kind of don't hate that they're sticking out there. What's going on that side? Not much. So let's have them do that. That can be the beginning of a design over here. That gives us beams on this side. Cool. And then we'll take one of these that way. Bring it over here. Right, this one we will have to double up because it's quite a long building. That's okay. Like a lot of this doesn't really get seen outside of the build. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's just to kind of give a little bit of depth. There we go. That's just so if you do come up here and glance up, you'll see a bit, and we get this nice shadow here. That's all going to get covered up anyway, what I'm talking about. Alright. It would be nice if you could edit series that's already in the game, so you could remove that shield from the fan, seeing as it looks like a shield, that it's its own piece attached. What? Would be nice if you could edit scenery that's already in the game, so you could remove that shield from the fan, seeing as it looks like a shield that's its own piece attached to the fan. It is a shield that's its own piece attached to the fan. I'd put it there. But, you know. Lovely attention to detail, so inspiring. Thank you, Joe Unknown. That's what it's all about. Thank you, fun little details. Yo, Jaya. Just pour myself a little coffee. Okay. Okay, that's all starting to come to a head now on the bottom. The only thing really we need there now is the gift shop stuff, which we'll look at. Must be some good wages your employees have. The cheering, yeah, they're so into it, eh? Like I look after my staff, I guess. Okay, roofs I'm not particularly looking forward to. There's a ton of stuff needs doing here. So the next thing then is there are these like fake shutters that we need to look at doing here. Here and here there is a fake shutter. So I think there's a shutter piece that basically looks like what we're trying to do. Ah, see, it's not that. We're gonna have to build this thing. Ugh, that's gross. Does that have a handle on both sides? Of course it does. Okay, so let's go have a look at trim. Do you fix the tube conveyor belt and the rock clipping into the slides? No, not yet. That's something we'll do off camera. It will happen though. Let's have a look. I mean, we could just build it out of wood pieces. That's fine. That's not a million miles off what we want to do. No, it's not. It's much finer than that. I think we're going to have to build this out of planks. Okay. So, plank. It's the one that's like fatter and thinner. My lordy. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the grid here, but then pull it away, knowing that it needs to be about that. The actual length of this single piece is actually pretty good. And then grid-wise, it needs to be about that big. Right, cool. That's a good start. This can go away because I'll forget where I did it and then wonder what it does. Okay, so let's turn that in. Making a lot of sales. So that's support plank. That's a here. And this is going to give us the frame for this thing. Alright. Colour wise, let's move this out here so we're not going to get bothered by those ringlets. Colour wise, they've gone for like a yellow. We could go a little bit further down than that. I think that sand is quite nice. And that should go quite nice against the teal, I think. Some bright. It's meant to look bright. Okay, so here's going to be the tricky part. We're going to have to duplicate this. We're going to have to shrink it a little. But not so much that it... although actually, how small does it go if we do really small? Oh, that is nice. There we go. Finally caught you live. Hope you're doing awesome. Cheers, Dan. Yeah, I'm doing good, buddy. Hope you are yourself. Oh, jeez, the camera is super sensitive. Okay. So let's do that for boat. Why is the camera so sensitive? Mine like a different mode or something? Okay. And then we're going to turn these in. Boop, boop, boop. And then we're already on the grid, so that's good. And then we do this. And this is a great opportunity, by the way, when you're duplicating something really small like this, to just, you know, have a real good think about your life choices, you know. Just have a little think about what you're doing. Cheers, Coach Rat. Is it possible to put a small pic in the bottom right corner of the inspiration model? Not easily. Like, yes, but not during stream. I'll try and bear that in mind next time I'm building something on like as a replica. I don't do it too often, to be fair. I use a lot of reference images, but I very rarely like recreate a building. I get frustrated trying to find the exact right pieces more often than not. Ooh, that made my eyes go funny as I move that across there. Okay, and then all of that goes away. Otherwise, that's a pretty cool shutter, I think. I think there's a blinds piece that's just like that. Oh yeah, probably. Didn't we just look at it? I think we did. Yeah. It goes the other way. But oh man. Yeah, we could probably save on some part counts. If this goes small enough to fit that way, I'll replace it. No, I think we're safe. Doesn't quite go where we want it to. I mean, we could just make it though, couldn't we? Like, that is a big piece save thing is. Luckily, it's different. Yeah, no, I mean, that basically does what we're trying to do, and it would use 6 of them. Only worry is it might be a little wide, but I'm a big believer in keeping part count down if you can. No, I actually kind of like what I've done. And also, yeah, no, I'm going to say no, because the next thing I wanted to do, actually, was come into this and grab a selection of these and recolor them. To kind of take the... like to get a bit of variation. Oops, sorry, a bit of variation in there. Yours looks better. Thank you, Susan. I think they're both doing a good job, honestly, of what they're trying to do, but... yeah, I like the idea of I'd just be able to come in and affect the colour variation a little on them. I'm struggling to see which ones I did. Cool. There we go. 2 smaller thin scale down. Yes, I think you're probably right. We need something a little chunkier, eh? Okay, let's get this into place then. See if we hate it. I mean, it really does fill the space on theirs. We've actually gone a little small. We can scale, of course. But it kind of sits there. Let's just try it at the full size. She just said aubergine, but what are they all buying from here that they love so much? Yeah, I dig that. Add these small details, adds a lot to the build. Yeah, I think it does. This is where we're looking. What do these sell? Sorry, I just want to check if this is okay. Splash Emporium. Oh, it's okay. They're still just selling pool rings. That's good. We should have loads of pool rings in the lazy river then, eh? No. Oh, there's a few more than there were. Like, the only thing you can buy in this park is yellow pool rings, because I just want the lazy river full of them. Look at this guy. Look at this girl here. Like, it's so good when they use them properly. Oh, this dude here just vibing. So good. That's what I want him to do. She's a very chesty young woman, eh? This guy's just... don't get your hair wet, buddy, man. Must have taken an hour to do that. Yeah, I love it. When they use them right, it's great. The lazy river's down now. Like I say, I would love to have like beach entrances and not these just like this. If this was just water here, like I'd be so much happier with it. And they all do this still and get out of this single point rather than spread it out a bit. But it's still a lot better than it was. And they all kind of hug the side here, and you know, definitely tweaks can happen, but it's not looking as bad as it used to. Guess don't use mine. Yeah, like I say, I feel like I'm lucky the fact that people just get in it. What are you not happy about? Keep getting stuck in the crowds. Where? There's nobody in here. All right. Itchy toe. Hang on 1 sec. Good old scratch on my toe. Any videos this week? Still don't have the game. Loving what you're making. Thank you, H-Deck. Okay. So now we need just something Sorry, I'm trying to see on here. Is this an actual window? Or is it a fake window? Because if it's an actual window, we need to redesign. I think it might be. It's like a mesh window, eh? I had my water park booking at first, but ever since I built a few rides, there's not a single person in there. Yeah, all of that hopefully gets fixed soon. Yeah. Is that like a mesh window, do we think? I think it probably is, because otherwise the shutter is kind of useless, eh? Alright. Let's do that then, because that will help have some more fun inside. So, we'll get rid of that. I want to keep this, but we'll bring it... we'll bring it into this spot here. Possibly makes more sense here anyway, as a fan. Where the heat hasn't risen. Okay, so then we need to come in and get rid of these. Boop. And replace them with the 1 inch. Do we have it already? Yeah. Replace it with this 1 inch, 1 meter, sorry. Replace it with that. I should have kept this shutter as its own piece. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare to move. Totally should have. Why is it selected all of that stuff back there? No. I want that. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to split you from the building. That's going to be much easier to work with. Okay. So are you just there now? No, you need to be there. Okay, we'll do trim onto that top bit, I guess. Let's come into here. Let's just take this up to it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm having to gooch a bit here because I don't want to like try and form and copy these planks. But that's okay. We can do this. Alright. So this side, we'll just grab these, the same. Not too worried about this area here because we'll the voices that some of these people come out with, man. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This kind of needs to adjust a little. I'll have a little think about that. Is that all we need? Is that piece there? Yeah, that's what we needed, wasn't it? Okay. Help the slide physics include the special pieces and stop the double tube from rotating? Yeah, I think we read that out last time you typed it in, but thanks. They swim in the way. I just made all the flumes go into their own closed pool instead, but I do wish they could go into the main one. Yeah, it's a little annoying. Do you know how long a day is? No. In a word. Okay. Is there like just a metal beam? Like just a regular strip of metal. Asymmetric pillar. Oh, that's a cool piece. Oh, it's very googy. I like that. There's got to be, hasn't there? Just a piece of metal that's just like bloop. No, it's a light. Is this it? No. These are fun, but not quite what I'm looking for. Check John's Discord. I put a pickup. A pool is the only pool, and no one in 6 days gets to use it. That's cool. Yeah, go and check it out. I will say, I'm sorry to point it out. I'm a little bit of a stickler for this. It's John T, not John. As Winston Churchill so eloquently put, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is called John. 15 minutes, but Jonty fixes it. Yeah, the light doesn't move. The time rolls through, but the light doesn't move. It's only to build properly, you know. Do you know why the camera doesn't move freely when placing down an object? It does. I don't really understand what you mean. Like, here's an object, here's my camera moving freely. Like, I don't... I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by that, Darren. Sorry. It's not a problem I'm having. Is that it? No, that's not terrible. We could probably use that with the scale down. What? Like, is there not just like a metal bar? No, it's like a weird vent thing. That's a weird lamppost. Ah. I mean, I was going to try and like manufacture this out of the mesh pieces, but that is basically what I wanted to do. It's wood though, not metal. Why is there not just like a metal frame? Metal bar. Then maybe there is, I'm just missing it. Definitely seems longer than that. 15. Yeah, no, it's longer than 15 minutes. 15 minutes is like an hour in the game, I think. Beam. I thought I've tried beam. Like, all of these are good, but they're all a bit like full. Oh, is that it? Plain support beam. Round, thin. There we go. It's just... I mean, I'd still argue that's wood. Or is that a concrete, even? And these ones are definitely wood. I think it's the metal mesh exists without the wood. Yes, so that's what I was going to do, was use that mesh, but I wanted to sort of frame it in with a bit of metal. But I can't imagine there's not that piece but metal, basically. Like, I suppose it's that. Plain support beam. Yeah, I mean, you can obviously colour the wood one grey. I always feel like it looks like grey wood, though. That, as a darker, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's a thing I miss, is just a nice metal beam. There he is. It's a fence piece. Is there one that goes with those mesh pieces? Is that what we want? Oh, there's this thing, yeah. And so I'm just being fussy now, aren't I? Because you're right, that's exactly what I asked for. That is a metal beam. But that's chunk, man. Like, even scaled down, that is chunk. You're right, though, it is a metal piece, yeah. Never saw your content until Panic Coaster 2 vids, but I must say I really like your vibe, so I'll definitely stick around. Cheers, Ooga Booga, that's a good name. Appreciate you, pal. You bring up the menu, the camera doesn't move when using the arrow keys. Okay, I don't know then, Darren. Sorry, it does for me. Yeah, I don't know what your issue is there. You might have to put a report in, I guess. Frame, maybe. Oops, wrestling thing. Yeah, no. Just this thing and whatever this is. Ooh. Bunch of metal support beam pieces that will work. Yeah, you're right. Like, all of these, they're great. There's not one that's just a stick of metal, though, is there? I don't think, unless I'm missing it. Like, this one's like a girder. This one is pretty good. Like, all of these are fine, and they'll scale well. I mean, that's probably fine. But they've all got trim on them. Yeah. Kind of crazy that there's not just one that's like, here's your stick of metal. These are fine. These are fine. Like, it's not... You're not even going to see the freaking thing, because it's going to be... Oh, what? Oh, ooh. Hold on. Let's try that again. Okay. Oh, these... Oh, my God. They scale sexy as well. Look at that. Would that get to, like, 10%? Oof. I do declare. The 20's probably fine. It is weird. For now, you just got to hide the trim. Yeah, that's fine. Like, back to back, actually. I mean, I don't mind the trim here. Like, it'll look like the mesh is connected to it. But, yes, it would just be nice to have... Here is your metal bar, you know? Yeah, for now this is fine. It's not so much that I need it to be a plain metal bar. It's just I wanted to make sure that wasn't something I was missing, you know? No, this is actually fine for what we're doing. That's probably how I should measure it, isn't it? Oops. Let's see what that does, and then we might just scale then to fit the space. That's nice. I actually quite like the trim now. I've been running around by it. Okay. Now, is it going to be as simple as selecting all of this and scaling it up and it'll fill the space? Because if it is, I might poo. This is all getting peeked into the wood anyway. Oh no, it's not. Okay, well let's do it. Actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like it's meant. It's just like it looks like the frame has been attached to the wood there. And again, nobody's looking inside this thing. As long as it looks good from the outside. Great. Oh, that's like a satisfactory scaling poo, right? The music playing in the minute sounds like the music that plays in Shrek 4 when the chef ogre is dancing. Okay. Do you recommend the game at full price even with the current issues? I would probably wait and see. If you haven't got it now and you're happy to wait, I would probably hold off and see how the December update goes. But I think that's a fair point from Henry there, that I think a lot of the issues are going to get rectified yet. Mesh. Nice. So, do we go chicken wire? Or do we go grid? Are they all chicken wire? Oh, I thought there was a grid one as well. Is it something else? Oh, okay. So mesh. Oh, grid. It's just called grid. Okay. Did you see the Paul versus Tyson fight? Disappointing. I did. Yeah, exactly what I thought would happen. They danced around each other for 8 rounds, and Mike Tyson, to be fair, did pretty well considering he's an old man. And the other guy, I don't know him really. I don't. Like, everyone was like, Tyson will knock him out in 10 seconds. I was like, I don't think he will. Yeah. Trying to get it for PC. Nice. Paul Bombadil was fighting a 50. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Tyson would still knock the crap out of me. So. I enjoyed the fight before it. The two women. That was much better. I think we go chicken wire, right? So we find a piece that just fits into it nice. I think we go chicken wire. It's got a bit more character to it. Is this called? Oh, it's still big, eh? Is it called chicken wire anywhere else? Ho ho, ha ha, hee hee, ho ho, hoo ha ha. Shut up! Jesus. What on earth? Ha ha, hoo. Yeah, chicken wire looks good fun, doesn't it? Chain link. No, it's not chain link. Or is it chain link? It's called Kippengas. Chicken wire in the US, yeah. Why don't we get that Logan Paul guy any attention? I would have thought people would be over him by now. I mean, like, if he just wants to be a boxer, like, that's fine. Be a boxer. But from what I could tell, like, look, I didn't know anything about him, but they were showing his record yesterday, and it just seems like he fights old men. Like that's his thing. He just fights like. He just has a lot of like exhibition fights with like classic boxers. And I suppose if the guy's rich and he's just like, listen, Mike, I'll give you 20 million to dance around me in the ring for a bit. Like maybe that's it. That's his lot. That's what he wants to do. I don't know. No idea, like really why he's famous other than he does YouTube. I don't know what he does on YouTube. It's just not my area of YouTube, you know. Jake Paul is a boxer. Logan Paul is a wrestler. Oh, okay. But both of them have got into that since becoming famous, right? They have used their fame to develop those careers, right? Oh, this is much wider this way. That's weird. It's gonna be a bit of a nightmare to fix, to be honest. Or do we just not worry about it? Oh, look at that. We don't worry about it. It likes being seen. Yeah, you know. I was playing Planet Coaster, and in the pool, the NPC was sounding weird, and my parents thought I was watching adult content. Right? Some of the noises they make when they're splashing about is questionable. Okay, so let's just, for perfectness, let us just check. Oh no, the angle's off on those now. Let's just check that this shutter covers the thing correctly. Beautiful. Now, okay, there we go. So we've got to get one of these over here. That's starting to look fun. Going to see the new Gladiator tonight. Looking forward to it. Nice. I think your park is very nice. Thank you, Joey. I hear Jake Paul. I hear Jake Paul is going to drop a sick wooden coaster build next week to challenge Sylv to a battle. There you go. The first time I watch a Jake Paul video. Hey, John, it's been a while since I stopped by. They weren't at the King's PC2 yet. I'd like to get it, but justify the purchase. I haven't touched PC1 in years. There's going to be an update in December that seemingly will cover most of the issues we have, I think. So I would maybe hold out if you're not a kinky... if you're not a kinky player. If you're not able to play with some kinkiness. Yeah. Does anyone know of Wilderness Springs? As in Estan Wolf's Park? If so, yes. Is that Corvus build? I don't know what that means, other than the wooden coaster thing. J. Paul doesn't fight people he can't win. The last time he fought an actual current boss, he lost. Oh, so that's it then. Hey, he's just like a hype man. Finds a guy past his prime, beats him up. Yeah, well, whatever, man. People watch it. People pay money. I don't know. I mean, part of me thinks, was it Socrates that said fame is the perfume of good deeds. And, obviously that doesn't happen anymore. But, I just... If somebody's out there doing stupid stuff for money, I just don't watch it. And I live my life. I don't know. There's just... I feel like you can... Yeah. Corvus is just playing coach. Yeah, I know Corvus. I just didn't understand the reference to him. Sorry. I know Corvus well. He just makes really great stuff. That reminds me about how Mark Zuckerberg challenged everyone to Civ 6. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I learned... I don't know. I feel like you could just ignore this stuff. you know, and live your life as a happy person. I had not really heard of Logan Paul or Jake Paul. Which one was it? They're brothers, right? I know the only thing I knew about them is, weren't they the guys who did that really awful thing in the Japanese forest years ago? Like, I'm surprised that wasn't enough for them to just not be around anymore. But Henry thought Corvus did Wilderness Springs. Right. Yes. No, Wilderness Springs, I think that's their stands, right? Wilderness Springs? Yeah, it is. But yes, personally, I find with any of that sort of stuff, I try not to let things like that annoy me or bother me in any way. I just ignore it. If it's not for me, not everything is for me, and that's fine. Just notice that this actually makes a point of there being trim here, and I think we could probably even find a couple of pieces that we could use as a hinge. It could be our trusty screen mount coming to our attention here. It'd be really nice. Let's have a look. There might even be a hinge. There was a great hinge in Planet Zoo that I use all the time. Let's have a look. Hinge. Boo. Yeah, they scam with Pokemon cards. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I want to know. No, you don't know. You don't want to know if you don't know. It was very awful. And like, for me personally, that was if I was ever gonna be interested in their stuff, I stopped then, you know. But say people like weird stuff, and there's lots of stuff out there, and you can just ignore the stuff you're not into. What are they? What the frig are these? Bald cypress knees. What? Bald cypress tree, and then there are those that go with it. Tree trunks. Is that just a tree I don't understand? Are they meant to go, like, on it? What the hell are those? Broken and weathered tree trunks, but they, yeah, okay. Maybe they're... You can scale them, yeah. I mean, you want to build like a death slide with loads of spikes at the bottom of it? Cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to do then is... what's the next thing I want to do? I'm putting off the roofs. Can you tell? It's just literally that. Yeah, it was. Hey, how's your afternoon going? Good. It's not the afternoon yet, though. It's 10 AM, but thanks. I was wondering if you had any advice for Planet Coaster 2 inspiration. Struggling to come up with any interesting builds. Yeah, do what I'm doing. Go and find something in real life. Boo-boo, and steal it. Oh, they're off. Staff's off again. Woohoo! Ha ha! Get to work. Yeah. They're the roots that grow around the trees and swamps. Okay. Spike trap. Yeah, spike trap pit. That's what it looks like, eh? They grow naturally with all cypress trees in marshes and swampy areas. There you go. I suppose it look good, all stacked up in the water with reeds and stuff around it. That'd be cool. Okay. Let's come in here. We're just gonna have to copy this again, actually. And we'll just do that with it and scale it. My favourite song in Planco is on. Oy, 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 oy. No, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to have to go in and manually scale it. There we go. 28% is where we want to be. All right. Then we'll bring that over to this side. Cool. I laughed. I don't know if Mineral's still around. I laughed so hard when his last episode finished with this song. He was like, I've got to use that in something. And true to his word, finished. To be honest, if he hadn't, I was going to. Can't. I ain't sleeping, although my eyes are closing 1 AM here. Get off to bed. Come on. I'm planning on having an interior in there. No, it's going to be just open, I think. I like the idea of it being open. We could throw maybe a couple of crates or something in, maybe. Maybe we do like a little bit of implied interior. How about we bring this? Make sure that's not flipping. No. Over this side. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, how about we do... Well, let's go the other way, actually. There we go. Yeah, episode coming out today that also ends with that. It's locked in. I love it. I think it's great. I may end up still using it somewhere myself. I think it's such a good bit of music. But oh, cool. Episode 3. That's exciting. No, episode 2? I got mixed up because you did something with Moomin this week. That was awesome, by the way. Oh my god, I nearly fell asleep. You pair chatting to each other. Jeez. People tell me that I'm chill. You get Moomin and Mineral in a room. Swept off to Lullaby Land. Their function is unknown. I mean, they might not have a function. I mean, I guess things in nature almost have a function, but yeah. Oh, big please. Big please. Not sure, no clipping on the outside. And go to the inside. Oh, it's way small. No clipping. There we go. Yeah, episode 2 technically, but I'm going full YouTuber and dropping the numbers. Yeah, boy! I'll make a fucking YouTuber out of you, yeah. He's learning. Oh, it makes me so proud. Absolutely drop the numbers. Way to go. I've got through to you. I just need to get through to Nerd Chacho next. Drop the numbers, boy. Let's shrink that down ever so slightly, that one. Sure, whatever. Okay, there we go. And now we can throw a few crates in there and stuff, and it'll just look like a little scene. That's good. It's very Disney. I feel this is the sort of place you would find a bird's nest. I mean, maybe. Like, there will be a roof. But yeah, maybe. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, let's settle in for this comment. I agree with you. Weend, what were Aquatica children's playgrounds in this Agme? Obstacle courses, playhouses, splash pads, schwer heads with rop ocrids. You pull that go all time. Great. Great. Salyang, you've smashed that one. Okay, I agree with you. I don't know what a wend is. Water. Children's playgrounds in this game, obstacle courses, playhouses, splash pads, shower robes. Yes. Yeah, assuming you are asking, I'm assuming you are saying that all of that sort of play area stuff would be good in the game. I completely agree, but that's a great comment. I appreciate you being here. I don't know if English isn't your first language or you just struggle with stuff, struggle with typing or words or whatever. I'm not trying to make fun of you. It was just really good fun to read. But yes, I would like Aquatic. Yes, I would love to see all that sort of stuff in the game. It would just make a great DLC. My worry is that it would all be huge and overscaled and typical Planko. That would be the big problem with it, unfortunately. Yeah. All right. How are we going to do this roof? The one I liked the most that Mineral made when Mineral did his roof episode, it was one of those metal beam pieces, I think, and it just like tiled perfectly. Let's see if we can find it. I think it was this one. Yeah, I'm into this in a big way, to be honest. Do roof for metal with gutter inside. Yes, we will definitely have. It's got guttering all over this, and it's very much part of the build. So yeah, we will. So let's see. Was it this one? I think it was. You know, turned like that, and then I don't know how I went. I don't know, but I became a Southern Belle then, and then. Are you going to take these and put them in a row? I do declare. Yeah, look at that. Shower heads with steering type wheels. Yeah, that turn them on and tip them on. Metal roofs, water guns, water pipe, pouring buckets, various wheels, move, drop, water on people. Dame plodging station. When are we getting Dame plodging stations? I want to plodge my dames. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you, but it's just really great spelling mistakes. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, that's great. And then can you turn one to get the... Oh no, that last one's never going to have dots on it. What do we do? I've used a Windows wall, yeah. I haven't actually. You don't need to so much because of all the scaling and the off-grid wall pieces. You don't need windows as walls. Oh, jeez. That was a big yawn. Really want this game from watching your videos, but I wait until the issues are fixed as they will drive me crazy. I think that's an absolutely fair thing to do. Yeah, that's great. Isn't that great? This is probably my favourite one of the ones we've seen so far. Oh no, we're clicking those things again. Yeah, so we'll do this as a roof. Right, I'm just gonna make a ruck of this stuff and then put it into place. And that's probably more than enough, right? Now, I don't want to scale it. In fact, I'm actually going to do this and then scale the whole thing down a little, I think. Oh, that's great. What a great texture. Good job, Min. It's going to be a lovely teal as well. Could be a little darker. Oh my god. As much as those ringlets are great, I'm getting annoyed that I keep selecting them. What else have I got selected there? Right, there we go. I like that, though, that you can select things that aren't the same and change all multiple colours on them. That's a really great feature, actually. It's a shame because like the game is janky, man. There's some such nice additions to it. There really is. Yeah. There really is. Okay, so let's split that from building. We'll have it as its own piece. It's going to be much easier to work with, I think. Whip, 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 whip. Oh my god, is it the exact right size? It is as well, because we're going to have a trim. Oh my god, if this is the right size. Ooh, Staff's back. Okay, so not quite. We're so close there, though. Oh, look at the edge on it, though. Look how good that edge looks. The edge is actually trimmed off on this, but I think we might keep it like that. So it comes to about there. Oh, we love it. Okay, so we just need... What do we need? Yeah, because that's all going to be trimmed. That's fine. So we need to just come into this and bring another row of it up, basically. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on. Sometimes if you come out the building, I've noticed that that rectifies. Oh, no. Really? What we oh, geez, hello. We're having a look over here for a moment. What are we reeling, Henry? That's irritating. If I've got to go through and do this. How to build an elevator. This isn't Google, Joey. Like that colour combo if it's saying. Yeah, the teal and the yellow. I do as well. Teal and orange goes really nice together. Alright. So there's a few options we've got here. We can either do this. But like they have to line up, don't they, those rivets? That's the thing. Which is fine, we can make it happen. In a moment of silence while it happens. There we go. Okay, so that can happen. Basic builder, hey. So we can do that. Okay, so let's do that. Now our next option is we can either come down to here and just have a slightly bigger overhang. That's probably a little too much. Okay, so the next option then is we shrink it down a little more. And just add a bit onto the side, which is probably where we go, right? So you come to here, oops. And then we can just come in and copy over enough. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we actually didn't need that many. That many. Cool. There we go. You can also scale the whole thing up and have a nice overhang on the gables as well. Yeah, actually, no, looking at it, it does do that a lot. It does overhang quite a bit on the gables. So yes, we should do that. You're right. I'm bearing in mind that I've got to get a sign in here, but looking at it, the sign actually just hangs over as well. So let's go to, oops, let's try and get a nice straight line. Yeah, that's probably where we go. And this just comes down a shy. Okay. And this is a little unneat, but we can add something under there to make that make sense. Okay. And this just gets swung around. Whoop, boop, boop. And we'll definitely need a trim on top, but that's okay as well. A beautiful. The real roof overhangs the other way. Also, though, no? Yes, Oliver, yeah, we got that in the end. What up, geekers? Hey, fly, eagles, fly. I don't like the back of this. We might turn the whole thing into a stall so we can bring the back in a little. But yeah, liking that. Okay. So now we will trim this. Yes. Okay. So it needs to be in this building this time, and we'll trim it. We'll just use these. Oops, these. Okay. Ah, these are going to be gross because they scale so poorly. But we need them thinner than they are, so... Oh my god, it's going to take forever because of how they scale. And look, and do you know what? Ruby's totally right. She thought this was a Planco logo just because of how like aggressive it is as a knot. And it really is. On a relatively smooth piece of wood, there's just that one huge knot there that you have to keep hiding. It's so ostentatious. Ostentatious, is that the right word? I don't think it quite is. It's not quite what I'm going for, but I knew what I meant. Shut up. Okay, so we'll come into here with this teal, and we'll knock it down a bit. Looks the exact same colour. Okay. Will this part get a play area? Ooh, you mean like this? There might be another one, a bit more of a chilled out one for kiddies. Afternoon, John T. Hey, Yaz. It's been a few weeks. Do you have a favourite piece yet? That's a great question. I really love these. I've used these a lot, these pillars with the rope on them. Like, that's just so good. I don't know whether it's my favourite piece. It's really good for getting some stuff done, though. Yeah. Just got here. What have I missed? If you are a Geekism member, this is your perfect time to use one of your emojis. You will find there is one that says not much. Because when anyone comes in late to a stream and asks what they've missed, the answer is always not much. Yes, you will not miss much. Did you look at the play area for Water Park you're looking at in real life? Yeah, it's good. It's nice and big. Why don't I just copy the reference number of the colour? That means, sorry. Alright. So this we can copy up to here. Once more. Number, there you go. There's your not much is. That's what you've missed. Please fit, please fit. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. A little over on the one side. Tighten them up a little. Actually, no. Well, hold on, because we need to do this first. But look at this. Gross. Well, at least we've only got to do it once, and then we can do a lot of copy paste. I think this player is the best part of the park at the moment. Yeah, I agree, Radrox. I'm very happy with it. Are you considering adding a water jet out of the yellow pipe above the spilling bucket and shows? Oh, yeah, Simon, I constantly forget about it. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. I get comments about that all the time on that video, and every time I see the comments, I'm like, oh, yeah. It just needs one that's there, like, spurting down, isn't it? It's like, it's so obvious that I didn't do it. I completely forgot to do it. Let's do it right now. Just, it's like a 2-second job. Oh no, that has a spray coming out of it, so it's not that one. Which one is it then? That's no, it's not that one either. It's this one, whatever this one is. It's mist. No. Which one is it then? Oh jeez. Water jet medium. Oh. Oh, there isn't really one we like then, eh? Because it's all like a stream of piss? Oh. End of day jump scare. Maybe that's why I didn't do it then. Maybe I've already done this once and it annoyed me. Bubbles. So it's not that one. It's certainly not that. Jesus. I mean, it's that one, but I didn't realise it had the big like stuff coming out of it. Add a water piece inside the bucket. It's fine. That's good enough. Pause on the barrel at the top to keep time to fill. Yes, it's on a loop because I was showing somebody. I'll knock it back to what it was, which was going off every so often. I don't want to like that. Oh, there you go. I don't know what that one is, but that seems... Okay, that'll do. That's a little off, but it's probably the best out of all of them. Okay. Yeah, so what we do is we come into here. No, which one is it? Looping? Loop. Hourly. There we go. I'm just realising this piece is pretty much floating from the back. We should definitely fix that. I never noticed that before. Jaunty Arthur job Sparrow here. Yeah, something like that. That looks pretty good actually. Cool. Yeah, and there it looks like it's filling up for a while. There we go. Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, let's catch up with chat. My mind, I was thinking the same thing when I watched that video. Yeah, I got it so many comments. I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed that. Come the same down for your play area as the one in real York. Saylang, okay, bud. At this point, I don't know what you're asking me. Here's the play area. It's done. So we've done that now. I've been binge watching these games. Me too, Jacob. Me too, buddy. I've been watching a lot of stuff. Is it better than the first game? I think so, yes. I don't know who's who. Oh, sorry. Oh, you asking me something. Saw some guy use a coaster to make a raft return. Will you do the same? I did. It's here. I've seen a couple of people do it, though. I saw there was a really nice one on Reddit, actually, that was... You actually used the coaster track. And it looked great. It was a much smaller scale, but it looked really good. Yeah. So I've got the shortcuts. Ah, yeah, get used to it. It's just playing a lot. Okay, let's head back over here, then. Where were we? Oh, we were trimming this. please. Forget who I'm watching. Yeah, no, I'm the same. I work through a lot. I imagine as well because there's quite a few prominent British voices, and if you're not British, I imagine they all sort of roll into one. A guy I found the other day, I can't remember his name. I feel terrible. I should. But he's done a great little park. He did a really awesome recreation of Rookburg from... did a really great recreation of Rookburg from... oh, God, what's it called? Fantasyland? In Planet Coaster 1, and he's just started in Planet Coaster 2. Great little build. And you close your eyes, he sounds like Rudy Renkamel. Like, I'm sure he doesn't to other Germans, but my God, he sounds so sounds so different. His join button isn't there. How do we become a member? Thanks, Corpse Rat. I have no idea. It should be there. I'm not British. A British guy? I never said I'm not British. Fantasyland, yeah, I thought so. Oh, I see. No, yes, it's my own design. The play area. It's not a replica now. I want this to sit a little higher, I think. But otherwise, happy with that as the trim. Okay. Alright, so that's that done. So this has a lot of like artwork on the top. I don't think I'm going to worry about that, because that's going to be very, very difficult to do. Like, you could do it. You could sit and like put art shapes into each of these to try and build a... But yeah, that's not. That's not. Dan, is this mark paid from scratch? Yep. Yes. Yeah, you can check the channel. There's 7 or 8 episodes of it now. We started with the wave pool. That is... Jeez, it's busy. I hate the pool. I hate the rings in the wave pool. Let me just put river rings in the lazy river, please. Jeez, that wave pool is busy. Yeah, this is our first area, and then we did the lazy river. Then we did the beginnings of our little market area. This will probably be next episode. I think we'll work on this stuff. Then we did the water park. This bit, the water play thing. Then we did the ray pool slides. Then we did Ray Bay. That was, by the way. Then we did lockers and changing rooms over here. Then we did Stingray Dave's. Then we did the little swim-up bar for the grown-ups to get themselves some drinks. Then we did this start of the big finish, the sort of the big plaza, you know, the big sort of slide complex at the back. So we started there with a few slides that come down this ridge. And then the beginnings of this one here is very much a work in progress, all of this stuff. And now it's now. And we're building this tiny little building that hides away in all of it. Wife's been watching you non-stop of late. She wanted me to let you know she loves the time-lapse videos. Back to lurking now. Thanks, Jake. Thanks, Jake's wife. Thanks, Mrs. Jake. Fishy bucket. Excuse me? Who's got a fishy bucket? You're good at the game. You don't add loads and loads of stuff because it gets repetitive and boring to watch. Thanks, Jacob. I mean, I like a lot of stuff out there. I try and get a good divide between actually getting stuff done and doing really good. You know, getting stuff done and also trying to get a bit of detail in there. This is probably about as detailed as I've built in this park, to be honest with you. My worry is that this will look a little bit out of place compared to all the just sort of like tiki huts I've thrown on everything else. But that's okay. We can bring in... What I'd like to do is bring this style over into the market area a little bit as well. So we'll see. Hey, Johnny. How you guys stay? Good, Toves. Thanks, buddy. How are you? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so here's the thing. The next bit of this roof is not possible how the game does it using this. Because it's the way the game has it. So, what am I talking about? In real life, it has no wateroos. In real life, it's kind of like that. Like it goes even to like a single point. I don't even think there's a piece in the game that does it. You know, and you're not going to be able to do that with these pieces, unfortunately. So we're going to have to adjust a little bit but we don't want this, do we? We don't, because that's just too high. So what we need to come and do is duplicate this, but then actually go back and edit it quite a bit. So we need to go here, take it down to a much more subtle slope. Then bring it up to here, and we'll do this kind of roof. And I think that's a good compromise. We'll overhang it. Yeah, that'll look good. And we basically just sort of replicate what we've just done, but over here. Still has increasingly overhang, so let's scale it a little and see if we can get away with that. I think we probably can. That's fine, right? Like, as far as scale goes, like, yes, the pattern is slightly bigger than that, but I don't think that's a big problem. Yeah. Because it flew down the waterfall. That's right, Jacob. Yes, we have flying. We have them flying in the waterfall. I'm enjoying all the content. Game came out at a great time for me because I'm recovering from surgery. It's nice to have all the long streams from everybody to listen to as I rest. That's awesome, Sarah. I hope you make a speedy recovery. And I'm glad we Vincent Corpse with the with the same pictures. That's great. You do look alike. Yeah, I hope you make a speedy recovery, and I'm glad that we can help ease that process for you a little bit. Most water parks have a massive metal frame tower with multiple water slides all twisting down around it. Most lower budget ones do. Higher budgets don't use those so much. Can I see your lazy river? Sure. It goes all the way around. And its shadows disappear as they move around it. So it's kind of where we want it to be. There's a lot of people swim to get out of it and stuff. I think that just we need to have more exits of it on it, basically. But yeah, it goes all the way around the outside there, and we're slowly building around it. Okay. Actually, we're placing the entrance gate to the flume platforms. I can't seem to put them on the platform without any stairs, and I saw you did it. Press Control. Press Control, and then that'll turn it into a regular path entrance point. That plaza has no supports. Which plaza? Oh, here? Yeah, no, this will all be filled in. It won't even look like it's a raised area. None of these will. Like eventually we'll do. So this side of the plaza is what all of them will look like eventually. Like, it's not meant to be a raised plaza. It's just I find it easier to build the paths and then terrain up to them. So yeah, all of the plazas eventually will look more like there and like here in between the trees. Like this kind of look. Like this. Like these were all raised plazas before we filled them in. Had a cave in the lazy river. Yes, I think this bit of the lazy river here, behind the wave pool, this piece and the path, this will be enclosed to some extent. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do yet. I'm going to try and see if I can find a bit of research of somewhere that does it, but I like the idea of this being a little cave you can walk through, get some cool otherworldly lights in there, that sort of thing. Maybe even use some of those dumb coral pieces that probably wouldn't work anywhere else, you know. Shaping the terrain a path option is really great addition, super handy. Yes, it really is, yeah. I like your park so far. Thanks, Zero Load. Hopefully the so far bit doesn't go away and you keep liking it. Have you seen the Daredevil's Peak water slide at Coco Cay? Would you consider doing something big like that? I haven't seen it. The plan is that the sort of big point in the park is like a Summit Plummet kind of drop. So if it's something like that, then yeah. Sky bought Disney money with Sea Life money. Universal money isn't going to have a giant steel structure. Yes, exactly. This is all the high budget stuff. You will not see a steel structure up to a slide. There might be a little bit of it up just the last few steps up to the really big one, because they mostly do that, to be honest with you. So yeah, that will be the plan, I think. Okay, cool. Let's jump back on this then for a bit. It's looking all cutie. Cutie booty. We like it. Alright, so we'll take this all the way. Alright. We'll knock this away a little. Yeah, so it has like a little lean-to on the back of it, this building in real life. Let me bring it over and show you. Like here, look. It is a bit bigger from this angle. That's actually a vent. Look, it's not pipes. Oh, we really should have looked at this closer. Oh well, I quite like what we've done with the pipes. So yeah, it has like a little lean-to on the back, which what does it look like on this side? Oh, actually, look, this side it goes further back. Oh, so we've kind of built the thing backwards almost. Have you seen Tajid 3D's advanced pathing tutorial yet? Seriously impressive and well worth a watch. No, I have it on the list, yeah. I think he's going to pull one as well. Doing like advanced move tool stuff with it. It's very cool. Yeah, it's definitely on the list to watch. All right, okay. So yeah, we've kind of built this thing backwards, really, but that's okay. Oh no! I want to stay down there. We're looking at that building. Where's it gone? We just totally lost where we were. Oh no, we're here. Oh, so interesting. Oh, wait, what? We've built this really weird. Oh, look at that. So the way they've got it, this goes all the way around. And it's longer. Oh, so we've built this very different. I mean, that's fine. But yeah, from the angle I was looking at it, I suppose the fisheye lens of the Google Maps doesn't help as well. But I had this as like a single point up, but actually it's double wide with the thing going around it. Huh, that's interesting. I mean, I don't. We definitely can have it going around here. You do end up with a run then, though. This stuff here will all just drip down. Okay, we can totally adjust this a little, I think, and make it look like a bit more like that. I think it would actually help grounding the building a bit more. So let's shuffle these out. This is a like a little bit of an awkward fix, but it's not too bad. All we need to do is basically we're going to pull this building out to here. We don't have to redo the windows or anything, I don't think. We just need to. We'll have a bit of wall. But otherwise, I think this is going to be okay. We just bring all this stuff here to here, right? And then, yeah, for the most part, this doesn't really need anything. The only thing we'll need is what is this wall called? Just wooden wall. Okay. So let's go wooden wall. There we go. You have the exact piece you need. That goes back in. Let's take the place of the piece we removed. Yeah. And then we just come up to these. Bring them out. Okay, so these we can move out to there, duplicate and fill in. And we go to this building, do a fairly neat job of selecting a group of this. Beautiful. Copy that over. I mean, that is basically perfect. Looks like we've got a little more on the overhang. We'll do another row. Alright, I'll come back into these. No, not the rocks. These, thank you. Cameraman. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That was easy. Hey Johnny, what's going on? Hey Nitro! Just building a store. So that store, Panko building is just adaptions. There you go. All makes sense in the end. Morning Leaf! How's it going, friend? Are you going to add drop down and racing slides, or taller bar slides, or funnel flume slides, or giant boomerang water slides? Can you add... Sell Young, you did speak in keywords, don't you? Can you add stairs to the lazy river? So maybe to all of those things. Do you think trying to make builds that are too ambitious when you're inexperienced is a bad idea? Yes. I feel like navigating the menus and building tools has been a big barrier of entry. Yes. Just place blueprints down, rip them apart, see what they're made of. Pick a little building, build it. Yeah, absolutely. Like, even this is probably a bit too much. Like, use the roof pieces as the game gives you. Like, it's, yeah, no need for most of what I'm doing here, honestly, if you're new to the game. Like, this is nothing compared to what some people can do, but if you're new to it, this is all way too over the top. Yeah. Sorry, just making sure we get the... Like, the angle is different on the roof here, so that the join will look a little different, but we can definitely make it a little less extreme as that. There we go, that's better. Hi from Indonesia, wow. I need your basic contour for lazy river and pool plan, sir. Can you explain? Wow. I'm not sure what you're asking there, my friend. I'm sorry. This, I will get the park up on the workshop at some point, though. Right, yeah, we definitely need to take this building back, because at this point, we can't do it with this piece, but at this point, this would turn here, and all of this isn't here, right? My worry is I don't know how we join these together, but actually, all of this stuff is here, right? Yeah, this is what the building looks like. And that's fine. We can totally fix this. I don't know how to do this corner with these kind of pieces. Jonty, how do you always nail color palettes? I that's kind of amazing to hear, because like I always feel like it's my weakest point because of how colorblind I am. But I kind of know that some stuff goes together, and I just stick to it. So I know that teal and orange looks good, and teal and wood looks good. I'm like, cool, I'll just do that on everything. But if you're not already following Leaf, by the way, folks, an incredible creator, does incredible Planet Zoo stuff, and has now brought those amazing ideas and toolkits over to Planet Coaster 2. Yeah. Helps you to, yes, go to the Bro Nation Discord and go to the Planco share and cry. And then go, actually, no, I maybe can do something like that. How do I fill in this little bit of fuckery? I don't know how to do this with these pieces. I don't think I can. Because they'll scale, but the ridge will get smaller and smaller. I think we have to kind of fake it with a piece. We have to. What did we do? What did we do? Okay, let's clean this up. We can clean all this up. Boop boop. This, and this get shrunk in. This goes. This. Goes. These will go for now. We'll put them back in later. Yeah, it's going to be a pain, to be honest. Right? I think so. We just fake it, right? We just put like a little air con unit or something. The answer is change the design so you don't have a corner roof. Yeah. I think we just... I like it, though. I like the little sort of... the little lean-to feel at the back of it, honestly. And I just hate these boxes, and we should be doing better than building those. Go on, off you go, lady. Woo, yeah. Change the design. Hey, John. No, I'm going to push through. Okay, let's delete that. This comes here. Loads of awesome creators. Right, I'm going to shout them all out. Mineral. All of you now, do take this for a moment. I'm going to go to the bathroom, in fact. Mineral, Mass Bandit, Leaf, Toves is a great creator too. Who else is in the chat right now who's making videos? The Basic Builder. All these people, you can scroll through chat, look back at them. Look back at them. Yeah, and go and subscribe to them. I will be right back. I'm gonna quickly pee, and I am going to run an ad while I'm gone. Stick around. I will be back as quick as I can. All right, I'm back. Thanks for bearing with me. God, I look an absolute state on the camera. Maybe I look a state in real life, to be fair. The camera always shows like, I don't know, it makes like your one day stubble look like a hobo beard. Emu, welcome to the Geekers membership. Thank you very much. Enjoy your emojis and your orange name, I guess. I don't know, that's what you get. Looking at updating all that sort of stuff soon, merch, and now I'm sort of back into the swing of things. Merch, people keep asking about memberships and all that, and I think with Meanderville, Planco 2 projects, it'll be a bit more sort of planned out episodes, and we'll do like early access for members, that kind of thing. So welcome, thank you. All right. Hey, I made that coaster. What coaster? Oh, on the screen. Yeah, you did. We need to update those though, eh? That's Planco 1 still. That's something I might work on later this afternoon and get some new Planco 2 glamour shots. I mean, it'll just be of this water park, but it's good, eh? Don't forget about Jura. He's an awesome creator, very realistic. But oh, absolutely. I mean, I was just going through people in my chat. But yes, Jura's great. There's God, I could spend an hour telling you people to go and follow. Like, you and I stand by this as well. You go and look in most Planet Coaster stuff on YouTube. My name will be in the comments. Like, I watch all this stuff. I absolutely practice what I preach. Is this live? Is it live, Jasmine? Are you a bot? All right. Boop, ba-doop, boom, 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 boom. Let's bring these into here. Oh. Do you have to adjust that a little? Yeah, that's going to go there, isn't it? Okay. Wow. Hey, everyone. Hey, Navilis. Sadly, got to go. Please make a Synergy funnel water slide as soon as I know what this is. Yeah, this is actually pre-recorded, but every 20 minutes I say, is this live? No, it's pre-recorded, just to keep you all on your toes. I have ChatGPT work out what you're all going to say in the chat, and then I respond to it. And that way it looks live, even though it isn't. I love the use of Rise you made as a video actually. Thank you. I mean, most of mine didn't make. I'm currently trolling the workshop looking for amazing bits and bobs that so many people have already made. Right? There's a really good... Let me see if I can find them actually, because I want to use them. Because I know I made some in my video, but the ones on the workshop were so much better. Let's have a look. Scenery, workshop. There were really good drinks. Drink fountains. It's not even John C, it's a VTuber skin. Yeah, exactly. I get schmucks to do this now for me. It's beam pieces. Is that a custom corrugated roof? Yes, it's beam pieces. Oh, look at that popcorn cart. Is that like the best thing on the workshop? 14,000 downloads, Estan. You're a madman. How do you get 14,000 people to put this monstrosity in their park? Let me say, this looks amazing. It's a really neat little thing. Each of the popcorn kernels are an individual curtain knot. Like, this thing is 1,000. How is that 4,000 pieces? 3,950 of those pieces are the popcorn kernels. It's beautiful, but it is a piece monster. Look at this. That's so cute. Beautiful splashing pot. It is beautiful. I mean, you know, it's a bit big-headed to call your own build beautiful, but it is. First time catching the stream. Loving the park. Thank you, Diablo. Anyway, I wanted to find something. Let's have a look. Browse. Search. Drink fountain, I hope, brings it up. Let's see. Wow. Oh dear. We're never going to find the thing. PlayStation is showing off their main street with a popcorn stand and literally nothing else. Hey, Beyond Drew. He's another awesome creator you should go and follow. Oh, these are really good that Sleep Potion's done. These are great to drop down into parks. That's awesome. That's the sort of stuff you want on the workshop. Oh, that's a good one. That isn't the one I've seen, but that is a good one. The one I saw was amazing. It had a push button Just found those fountains. Yeah, who makes them, Mast? Or what can I type in to find them a bit more accurately? It has the push button on the bottom. It's absolutely perfect. In the States, we say water fountain. Yeah. What did I search for? Drink fountain. Ah, sorry. Yeah. No, water fountain is fine as well. As soon as you see him, you'll be like, oh my god. Public drinking fountains. Thank you. So it is drinking fountain. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, look at those. Oh, so good. This is exactly the sort of thing that the workshop is built for. These awesome little things that you can just drop down. Ooh, this camera's gonna keep up. There we go. Like these ones I did. These are fine. Like these are fine. I'm happy enough with these. But as soon as I saw those, I was like, oh my god, I need them. Just perfect. So we need to. Oops. Oh, they were connected on those last ones. Okay. See you, buddy. Oh my lordy. So what I might do is keep I like that as a concrete back. So I might keep that and try and work them in still. So let's get rid of the plaster wall on each of these. Okay. Okay, so actually we can, I think I'd rather them spread just a little bit out. Slightly off the grid here. That's about right. Oops. Okay, I'm going to go into here and just realign these. I don't really know why that one has ended up further back than the other one. Might just be because it was on the... Beautiful. Look at those. Awesome, eh? Sorry, I just got in the zone putting them down, so... now let's dissect it. Yeah, I mean, well, that's how you get better, man, is you just break stuff down. So what are these tiny pieces? Look, like that is a gutter end cap. So gutter end cap might be the new screen mount. I've seen those used a lot for stuff. It's going to be just, oh, that's an aquatic window. There's a bit of a vent on the side there. Is that aquatic window as well? Just, yeah, anchor plate. Yeah, nice. The actual angle bit, guest services sign. Look at that. I mean, come on, folks. That's how they've got the gap in the middle. So I want to know what is this just a... And that's loads of O's to make a... the grids. That's just that anchor plate is very handy. This gutter pipe, that's just a water effect with it turned off. Just awesome sauce. Yeah, gutter pipe is pretty goated. Yeah. What's going on in those changing rooms? All sorts of noises, right? It's somebody just fed up. But it doesn't sound like a fed up noise to me. It sounds like a enjoying their time noise. Lots of O's cereal. Yeah, that's what the workshop is for. People who are way more clever than me giving me beautiful. Absolutely. Just like being able to find that. Just seeing that, honestly. Seeing that and thinking, oh, I could turn this upside down and make a sink out of it. Just, yeah. I sometimes I will have a little spark of incredibleness with that. But not often, honestly. Not often at all. Okay, we're just going to separate these a little more. But yeah, beautiful stuff. Yeah, just great. That's it. Love those. New text features is very useful, yeah. Very useful. And it seems like Z-Fight is much more forgiving a lot of this stuff. The textures do seem a little plainer for that reason, yeah. Nothing outside the box. I mean, they're thinking outside the box and there's, you know, there's that. I think that's just like another level, honestly. Okay, coming back to reality. What the hell are we doing here? What do we do here? What do we do here? Right. First things first. That's got to go in there. All right. What's the disadvantage of having many pieces? Is there a limit? Love the content. Thanks, boy. In PC, there's no limit. There is on console, I believe. The disadvantage is eventually the computer starts to crawl from all of the stuff, you know. But that's going to happen no matter how you build, I think. Excuse me, phone's going. Looks like there's all sorts of stuff going on in work today. All right. Okay. What do you want to do there? Well, that's a great question. I always say we when building in a live stream. What do we want to do here? You're all here as part of this build. You're all in this with me. How's it going? What are we working on? Hey, RC Smarty, good to see you. We're building a little, what will become a gift shop based on a build in Aquatica. Remember chat for workshop items? We're looking at using the forum feature, so that might be a way to do it as well. Yes, hurry up with the forum thing, man. Like, it's the way to go. I'm such an advocate of that. I only have 8 rides, and that's 8%. Yeah, that's console for you. To be honest with you, I'm amazed that these things are on console. Full stop. Way better on even parts with 100k pieces in PC2. Even selecting everything doesn't degrade performance. Yeah, no, they've done a lot better with it. Comes to a crawl and it takes 2.5 hours to open one of Matt's parks. Yeah, that's not Matt's fault though, to be fair. Well, it's his fault for having guests on who do that kind of thing. Live tomorrow on Monday. Ooh, it's exciting. Okay. I'm getting a little stuck now. I should have done the interior first. Oh, we're getting messy here. Oh, this is so gross. We need to fix all of this. We can just delete that, can't we? We don't need that. No, we don't need that. We'll fake this. We'll just put some wood above that. That's fine. We can fake that. Drive past Aquatica all the time. Nice. Do you recognise this building? Any estimation on how many pieces will cause issues? No, absolutely not. Just because every computer's different, right? Like it's completely based on your specs and stuff. Yeah. All this. We might just not look underneath this building. I'm building for the thumbnail again. I've got like that's what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, this looks great. Oh, don't go ahead. No, this looks really good though. Oh my god, I'm terrible for it. Okay, because my worry is we won't have a piece that fits in there either. That's fine. We can fake it with some corrugation. Corrugation. Okay. All right, I mean, that's what we're working with as far I can't believe I've got rid of the box and just made a slightly smaller box that the stall's going to go in. Do we not? Do we get rid of this as well then and just have it a bit more open? We probably do, don't we? We probably just open it all up. Okay, we're going to go upside down for a bit. See if we can neaten this up a little. Don't even know what that wall is doing now. So those two pieces are actually part of the design, so we keep those. In fact, we keep all those on the exterior. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, let's just get a wall piece, floor piece for a second. Oh, did I click workshop again? These live streams where we get to ask questions and see the building process. Yeah, of course. Hey, I bought the game after watching your videos. Oh my god, does that mean I'm responsible? I'm struggling a lot with the controls and tools. Spent the entire day yesterday just trying to finish my entrance building. Yeah, that's not you. It's the game, and that's how this works. Unfortunately, you're going to be putting a lot of time in before you start getting to somewhere you're happy with. Okay, let's just go. Okay, let's just gonna go down there just to get the grid out of the way. All right, that's better. There we go. Okay. Now we can cook like this. Okay, so this is this one or two pieces? That's one piece. So that just comes here and here. All right, that's fine. And then I think we just need to box the roof in. Like, it would be nice if some of this light like came through, and like that's cute. But it's not much, is it? And I feel like overall it's going to be just easier to fuck. Sorry. Love your videos. Find your voice quite soothing. Thank you. Hello. Hello. I love the right mouse button too much that it becomes second nature. Yeah. Oh, we love to back up. There's got to be some off-grid wood that we can use here. That's got a bit of texture to it. Ooh. Is that too much texture? That lightened up a little bit might actually look pretty good. Okay, let's go here. Oops. All right. Oh, geez, this thing's big. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I hate building upside down like this. Okay. Okay, that's there. A little more. There, that's in. Okay, bring that down. Okay, so now we should be able to just go plonk, plonk, plonk. Plonk. Like, it just doesn't get seen, so. Oh man, that's good enough, isn't it? Yeah, happy with that. Let's come out of here, and then, seeing as it's all open now, do we get a couple more fans in? Yeah. Love all the different wood textures. Yeah, me too. Attention to detail is insane. Yeah, this is. I'm really leaning into this one. I don't know why. I haven't been going to this sort of extent. This is the kind of level I want to get to with Meanderville. I have not been going to this level of extent in this series because, well, I'll be honest with you. I'm churning out videos for the algorithm for the late launch of the game because I would like to buy a new car. So yeah, we're going a little quicker and a little less detailed in this series, but no, it's sometimes nice just to stretch your, stretch the old autism gene and get a bit too much detail in here. Okay. As a noob, it's also a bit tricky to work out skill issues from bugs. Yes, absolutely. That's a great point. I spent 10 minutes trying to work out why half my generators stopped working, but relogging made them work again. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sometimes it's like, this feels like this should work. Is this me, or is this the game not actually working? Yeah, I can totally get that. There are no guest services with pool passes close enough to one of your pools. Oh well, sucks, doesn't it? A little bar, some stools. Yeah, it would make a good little bar, actually. Get our money. I wish that the guests wouldn't walk through props and such. I'm hoping that we get fixes for that soon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get fixes for that soon. Okay. As an auto-stove, that's even. There you go. Yeah. For what it's worth, sorry, I trivialize it a little bit. It runs a lot in my family. I don't have autism. There's a fair chance that I was non-diagnosed ADHD. My son has ADHD, and it's probably come from me, I think, because we went. His teacher came to us actually. And she was like, "I think you should get him tested because I think he's showing a lot of symptoms of it." They gave us this list of all things, and you scale it 1 to 5, and he, got 5s down the board. Outside of violence and anger, he's not a violent or an angry kid, but everything else, he ticks every single box. And I was like, yeah, but this is just what a little boy's like, isn't it? And his mom was like, no. She was like, I think it's what you were like. And it probably just wasn't picked up because, like a previous generation, right? You were often just considered to be hyper or whatever. And I was like, yeah, but this is exactly how I was when I was a kid, and I don't have ADHD. And her and the doctor were both like, yeah, you might. I was like, oh, okay. But whatever. It's not something I need to have sort of written down for me. But he's on some light meds for it now, and it's been absolute life-changing for him. He's able to get so much more out of his fun and school time. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's curse and the best at the same time. I love it and I hate it. Absolutely. I mean, he's full of life and full of energy, and then also can really fucking focus in on stuff when he gets into it, And I'm like, yeah, but that's just how you are, isn't it? And they're like, no, not really. It might be how you were. Yeah. So, but it's all fun and games, It's not. It's nothing if not just a way that your brain works, and just something you've just got to figure out. Hey, kiddo. Who's your parents? I want to speak to him about your haircut. You see that poor kid's bowl? Sorry. This kid's bowl cut. Or is that trendy now? That, like, terrible undercut? Jeez. Oh, I forgot these guys were here. Hello! Maybe we just put one of those in... or maybe we put them both in. Maybe we do both after all. Oh, jeez. Didn't mean to do that. So what are you? Splash Emporium? And you are Just a Memento. So I think we get rid of the Just a Memento, and instead we put in the pass, the pool pass one. Guest services. He looks like Michael McIntyre. He does look like Michael McIntyre, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Looks like Michael McIntyre. Yeah, it's two of you, look. It must be true. Both of you think that. Which way does that go? That way. Okay. So where are these going to go so they look fine? Because we need to... That's a bit too close to the back, so we'll pull it out a little. In fact, no, let's go... Yeah, no, let's do that. That's fine. Go here. Like these will both get covered up. And then we'll move... Can we do that? That'd be good. Yeah. Can we then... Can you do the multi-select trick with this? Oh, you can. Nice. All right. So let's pull you away just a little, and then we'll make like a flap there. You know. Does he look like Michael McIntyre? Pull passes on souvenir. Yeah. We'll do this souvenir, though. So guest services and Splash Emporium souvenir. Because I just want everyone to buy a ring. I just want everyone to buy a yellow ring in the park. So that we have them everywhere. That's all I want. That's all I want in life. Okay. So, okay. Loving your channel, dudes. Me and my wife started playing Planko 2 recently together. Builder and stuff. Ever tried to do that? We have a lot of fun getting creative together. I don't fancy playing Planet Coaster 2 with my ex-wife, no. My girlfriend is a big gamer, but she likes everything I don't. She all the like shooty, like she's playing Far Cry at the minute, just like shooting and zombies and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, no, I'll sit over here with my spreadsheets and my Lego. Have you tried doing the back and forth, the pass in the park back and forth though? That's like a new thing this time, right? That must be quite fun. That's a really ostentatious thing that's like, that's a big thing there for customer facing, isn't it? But whatever, it is what it is. We could probably cover it with some boxes if we liked. Alright, let's open you. Oh, there he is. Oh, speak of the devil. She went out last night. Oh, we've got to finish up soon. I didn't realise it had gone 11 o'clock. Did you do real Lego? A little. A little. SJ, I'm off the market. Afraid so for now. Far Cry is much more fun playing co-op. It's such a stupid game full of nonsense. Yeah, it's not my thing. I'm not good at them. Is the problem? I get frustrated because I'm not speedy enough. Okay. We're going to leave it there. I didn't realise the time. That's Ali just messaged me actually saying she's on the way. We're going for a hike. Wow, that's kind of flew by, eh? 3.5 hours. Let's just do 5 more minutes. Let's see if we can just sort of box this in a little bit. All right. So there's really nice. We used them on that. Swim up bar. It's one of the planks. It's got really great texture. It's perfect for this kind of thing. Maybe it's not plank. What's it called? Beam. The jetty? Is it one of the jetty lock pieces? Yeah, these. So these are great, and they're pretty. I mean, they're a little gnarly, but for this kind of themed build, I actually think these are quite fun. Maybe they're not quite as flat as they need to be for this build, because You don't want to trim that stuff off too much, do you? Yeah, maybe not for this, unfortunately. It'd be so nice if it worked. It's getting a bit too chunky now, isn't it? Yeah, that's a shame. What's the other one like? I think it's no better, is it? It's even worse, probably. Oh, jeez. The other option is something like this. No, I don't think that's going to work either. Oh, this is pretty good. That's quite distressed. Like, we're not, those pamphlets aren't sticking around. It's, as long as the keyboard sticks through. Like, I don't mind the pamphlets going away. Maybe that's the one then, to begin with. Yeah, I think it's that. And can we just scale that up to do the whole thing? Is that going to be okay? Oops. One nice long plank. It just does the whole thing. That's great. Just made a cuppa in anticipation for the next half hour. Sorry. Sorry. Found your metal beam. It's just called Roof Trim 1. Ah, okay. We'll take a look. Why is that one table slightly higher than the other? That's very irritating, isn't it? Okay. That's pretty good, I think. And then I really like the resort trim that's like wood with the little... see if I can find it. Yeah, this. I think this is lovely. And I know it's a very different wood to that we've just put down, but I don't think I mind that too much. And if we can make it so that that touches the bottom... Yeah, like I really dig this as a piece. I think that's really good fun. So let's go with that. I don't love that though. Do we bring in some of the yellow? Some of the lighter, the yellows from further up. How'd you go about building a play rack with a tippy bucket? Is there any blueprints for basic pieces for a play rack? I don't. Maybe. Not in the game there isn't. I'm sure somebody on the workshop has started doing it. I build pretty much everything by scratch, unless it's like stuff like that I was just that we put down before, the drink thing. Like that's the sort of stuff I love to get from the workshop. Just the little thing that's just like it's just better than what I could do, but it isn't necessarily like I would feel very weird putting down a water slide from a blueprint. Although, actually, funny I should say that. There is one that I have that I'm going to put down in this park. And again, it's just because the person who's done it has done it better than well, as good as I would do it. So what's the point in doing it twice? Let me show you. These things, look at these. Like, I'm going to recolor them and change all of the exterior. But, like, look what this is so good. Because these these can't go next to each other at the minute because these things won't stack next to each other. So he's placed them as close as he can, and then gone in with art shapes and filled the gap. Right? And like filled them with the colour. So red, and then the art shapes are orange, then yellow, and then a yellowy green, and then a teal and a blue, and then a purple and a, you know. And I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect. Like, I will change these because I think I want each line to be a different color. But the fact of the matter is, he's done the hard work there, right? So I'm just gonna use it. They're so good because I want these slides in the park anyway, and like the work of getting those art shapes all lined up and copied over is just perfect. It's clever. It looks awesome, doesn't it? Yeah. So that's. Let me see if I can show you who made that in case anyone else wants to go and grab it. Doesn't show you anywhere there. That's a shame. It should do. Can we click here to show the workshop page? It's PC1 Water Slide Tower D. Yeah, PC1 Water Slide Tower D. Catchy name. Like, it's built for a more budget park, and it's built, you know, quite simply. But I'm gonna absolutely rip these out and be like, yeah, I'm using those. Right click. Oh, right click on the menu. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Is there a way to add a smaller pool that dips into later? You can. It doesn't work very well. Oh, here we go. It's just showing you stuff I've installed. So there you go. By Noah. Thank you, Noah. And then Caddy Debuggy made those drink fountains. The lockers are by this person. And then the gift shop clutter. The whole plan today was to put that gift shop clutter down in the gift shop, but we haven't even got there because the whole thing took that long. But yeah, the idea here is that gift shop clutter. I mean, I wish you could get rid of the frontier ones. I suppose there's probably a thing that does it here, isn't there? Source, workshop, there we go. Yeah, look at all this stuff. This is awesome. And again, it's just like, it's great, works perfectly, no need to recreate it, right? Like, it's already done. This beautiful poster rack, look at that. I mean, it's just, oops. Just built to go in this place, isn't it? Look at that. So good. Plastic Swan's doing an amazing job. Another awesome creator. You should go and follow her. She does really great videos. But like, there you go. Like, why do I need to do that now? It's been done for me as well as I ever could. You know? They've gone through and found the nice small pieces. The only thing I will say is I'm not a huge fan of shops that just have like one of a thing. So what I'll probably come and do is just come in here and be like, yeah, no, actually this is the this thing shelf. You know, like this. What happens here is this thing is sold. So at the moment they're all a little bit sort of spread and different. But yeah, I mean look at those. They're great. I don't love those things, but the fact that these can go so small. Oh, and they've been put into those things. Look, it's like a little black holster. That's so good. I mean, I would argue that might look better or the other way up. Oh, is it not flat? Oh, yeah, no, I still think that looks better the other way up, actually. But again, you know, it's yeah. So it makes it look less like a light switch, but for me that's actually pretty good. But yeah, you bring these up to here. These are the nice things on display at the top here. And then these get duplicated around. Like I would have, yeah, a little more organization to them. But otherwise, these are just perfect. It's just somebody's took the time to go through, find the pieces that work. You know? Excellent stuff. Yeah, Plastic Swans is amazing. She is, yes. I love the Plastic Swans build. Yeah, it's just awesome stuff. And so is the basic builder, correct. So yeah, it's the only thing I'll probably do is go through and just and tweak these. Like get rid of that one and actually just have that twice. Like that for me looks a little bit more gift shoppy. Don't love the fire. But like would rather just have these more, you know. I'm assuming these are all as small as they can go. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, so I will take a minute to do that. But otherwise, these are just perfect. Oops. Yeah, and I mean, I can... That looks pretty good because it's shields, right? I can see Frontier at some point, you know, bringing in the system they have in Zoo, the gift shop system they have in Zoo, and that would be great, obviously. But until then, this sort of stuff is awesome, I think. Yeah. Let me say late for your day. Oh no, she's picking me up. I've just got to have a little quick wash so I don't stink. And then the only other thing I might do with these is add in something that makes them look a little bit more like in keeping with the style we've got going on in this park. You know, like it is very much a tiki resort style park. So I may sort of tweak the structures themselves to fit that a bit more, you know, like some just even little things like that. Just be like, yes, this is a shelf, but also it's, you know, we're still pretty high theming here, so we still throw a bit of bamboo around. Yeah, like I can see myself doing that to a lot of this stuff. But otherwise, it's just perfect. That comes in here. I mean, it's pretty big. I will say it's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, but you know. We go here. I mean, you can sink it a little. It doesn't need to be off the ground that much. And to be fair, most of the height here is off the fact that this is all pretty tall along the top. So if you lose that and have something a little smaller along the top, probably makes it work a little better as well. Whatever these are. Oh, it's that woman then. Oh. Whatever these are, the place loves them. We sell a ton of these things. Yeah, honestly, people can't get enough of these metal discs. A bit more there you go, that's a bit more grounded now. That's great. Look at that. Ashtrays, yeah. We sell a bucket ton of ashtrays. This is perfect. Selling beach balls. I mean, just, you know, just goes there, gets pulled in at night. This thing is great. Selling whatever these are. Yeah. So I'm going to go through and with the barrels as well. Like, we definitely need some barrels full of stuff in here. Oh, it's not. What's the open barrel? It's one of the marketplace ones, is it? Yeah. Like, definitely need a ton of these with stuff in them around as well. You know, like pool noodles or something. We'll find stuff that works. But yeah, that's the idea. Gift shops at Midway, I would love, yeah. Back to capacity, cheap, kid-centric. Yes, exactly. And like you could, yeah, like this is spread out, but it's implied realism, you know. Like it's as good as we can do right now, I think. But yeah, really, all of this would be like there'd be hundreds of them, yeah, all stacked up, you know. But that's a nice piece, isn't it? Viking basket. Look at that. Is that scale good? Ooh, yeah. So actually, maybe. Even that's probably a bit better than the barrels, really. Like that. Pulling into that teal. Maybe even the dark teal. Oh yeah. Like that's, we're gonna find something that goes in there. You know? Great. Alright, so half a job. We'll finish that. I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much. Love you all to bits. Absolutely adore you. I've had a blast today with you all. And we got something done. It's not done, but it's something done. I'm going to get rid of these for now. Oh, no, not that one. I actually started editing that one, didn't I? We'll get rid of these. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll bring this one in so it looks roughly where it's probably going to go. They're a little bigger than I thought they were, actually. We might have to look at splitting them in half. Like, if it's just this half of one, it might be better. Cool. But for now, we'll put it over here. There we go. Okay, we got something done. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all to bits. There will be another episode hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to play all day today after my hike. So I'm going into some nature. I'm going to get inspired. I'm going to come back and build some terrible water slides or something. All right, love you all to bits. Till the next one. Be good.